How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Looking good. What are you doing here? Just hanging out?
Drink.
Nice.
We'll
Awesome.
get some dinner.
Yeah, reservations for tonight? Cory was there for today. It's, yeah, just okay. Had better head course. Yeah. So, enjoy. Let me know how it goes. For sure. All right.
See the rolls.
Like 6 months.
You're gonna make time.
I do have a net in my garage that I can haul things like once a week just out of frustration.
That's good.
It's out of frustration.
It's good to see you. Have a good one.
Yep.
The music in Hollywood Studios. It's my favorite of all the parks. I love the music here. I love the soundtracks as you're walking in. You're looking at the Chinese theater, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and you can just hear the sounds. La, 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 la. It's too early for that, isn't it? Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to Hollywood Studios. We're gonna have some fun tonight. It's good to see you. We are live. It's Thursday. We're here, Disney's Hollywood Studios. It is warm. There's a squirrel. Like, he was freaking out right there. He's like, it's hot, it's hot. It was cool, but now it's hot. It is. It's crazy. From one week to the next. Welcome to Florida. It's crazy around here. But it's good to see all of you. We're live, and it's great to have you all with us tonight. A little bit different kind of stream. Not really. We don't really have much planned except for that we're going to eat, which is usually most streams. But tonight we get to try a new restaurant. We get to try Roundup Rodeo BBQ over in Toy Story Land, which is the first day. Today's the first day that it opened officially. And so I'm excited to bring you guys along. Go try it out. See how it is. It's a $50 barbecue restaurant. So expectations, I'm going to set them properly, but we're going to give you our official dining review, and we're going to make sure that it is legit, give you a legit dining review. I'm going to rate everything that I try tonight, which I hope to be everything. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of it. I'm going to scale stuff. I got a plan for that. But Spencer and fam, thanks so much for the $4.99 super chat in honor of at Happy's Haunt, the fastest, sorry, sun is in my eyes, the fastest Tyler this side of the Mississippi. Thank you so much. What is that? Is it Kungaloosh to you, Cory, and the rest of the fine people?
It's an alcoholic drink.
Oh, well.
You can only get like 3 places in the world.
Steve knows. Steve wants a Kungaloosh.
No, I don't. So,
Steve's here.
By the way, it's only $45 for the
Steve's here. Yeah, but after tax and tip, you're gonna be over $50 a person.
What if you could use the discount?
And I think the math was figured out for, like, you know, a family of 4, even with kids, still like $200 almost. It's crazy. So, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Steve's here to help us with our dining adventure. Well, it's good to see you.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Joy and Delton. Nice to meet you. You want to say hi on stream?
Sure.
Where are you guys from?
Mississippi.
Joy and Delton from Mississippi.
Right.
Is that a channel name or in chat?
Enjoy everything.
She says she's been stalking me for years, which I'm very flattered.
I mean, it's just been, we've been trying to get a picture, and I was like, we got to catch him, and then you'd be off. And then
I'd be off running somewhere. Yeah, it's hard to catch up sometimes.
Right. Can I get a picture?
Yes, it is so nice to see you.
And Steve, I want you too.
Oh, thank you.
And you need to eat more.
We're gonna eat plenty tonight.
He's withering away.
All right, now whoever's in,
Here, you may take that too. I can take it for you guys so you can all be in it.
Oh, sorry.
Aim towards the sun a little bit so we have lighting.
Yes.
All right, check those, make sure you're okay.
Oh.
It was buzzing.
I appreciate you guys.
You guys
so
having a good
much,
trip?
and I appreciate you.
Awesome.
We try to come down.
Well, we appreciate you guys. Hi, everybody.
Cory's going to be over here.
And I'd seen where you had said, okay, me and Cory have,
Yeah.
eating, and I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he asked me, he said, you told everybody? I said, I let it slip, sorry.
So now you have all your stars here.
That's great.
You're welcome. All one of them are here.
I know, exactly. Well, it's so nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting y'all
You
too.
guys enjoy the rest.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy the festival.
We will.
Oh. Thank you very much.
Have
Nice
a
to meet
good
you
one.
guys.
Thank you.
So there will be a dining review tonight, and so here's the deal. Steve's here, and he's here with me. So we're both going to review. This is. Yeah, Steve's got cards.
I got no cards.
I wanted to wear bifocals and have like a portfolio and look like the food critic from Ratatouille.
Little French hat. With
Yeah,
the, you know,
that's what I wanted to do.
scarf.
Like full on like food critic from Ratatouille. But tonight we're gonna rate everything we try. So here's what we're gonna do. Every different item from side to meat to whatever it is.
Bread, salad.
We're each gonna rate everything that we try, and it'll be a little bit different because I'll try everything. There's some stuff Steve doesn't like, but on the stuff that we try, we'll each rate it from 1 to 10. And then we'll also rate kind of ambiance. We'll rate the overall experience and the service of the restaurant too, all on a scale of 1 to 10. And then we will average those scores across the board together, and just see.
I can't. We know there's things I don't like.
And that's fine. You shouldn't rate them.
But I shouldn't rate them.
Yeah,
we
you
know it's
shouldn't
gonna be a
rate the
bad
stuff
score.
that you.
Has nothing to do with the fact that.
But that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that live tonight and actually give you our ratings of exactly what we rate this restaurant. And I the more that I've thought about it, I've got some expectations that are pretty up there for how this should be. Because when you compare it to other items on property, especially other options within the parks that are all you can eat, it's gonna be interesting to find out where it actually ranks. But I'm excited. Thank you so much to all of you for being here, and for those of you who just subscribed, thank you, Kayla and Kyle and Maddie. Thank you so much for subscribing. I got my paddles. That's right. That's right.
And half points are allowed.
Steve's ratings will be what your kids would rate. That's fine.
Listen, it's good to have differing opinions.
It is good two differing opinions.
Although I think we're both going to be in agreement on most everything.
I would think so. We'll probably be pretty close.
Again, we were looking at it, there's like 4 sides I won't like. So outside of that, everything else is going to be good.
So
you should definitely get 2 different desserts too.
And I'm hungry. Well, of course. And I'm hungry, like
I'm hungry too.
Like very hungry today. So I'm prepared. I'm prepared to eat all the food. I never got a thank you when I subscribed. I'm so sorry.
Who?
Janny B.
You missed that.
It's been what? Well, that was a long time ago, I believe.
You're supposed to say a blanket thank you every day.
Well, a blanket thank you every day, Steve says, for everyone who's subscribed.
Sorry,
and everyone
guys, I'll
who's
teach
here.
him better.
But listen, many of you are not subscribed. So
That's true.
those of you who are not,
more than half of our audiences are not subscribed.
if you touch the button and you subscribe and you hit the notification bell, I will get a notification that you subscribed. And I will read those notifications here in just a few minutes. So if you subscribe, I'll know it and I will thank you based on the notifications that I receive.
And if he doesn't receive a notification, it's not his fault.
And I still thank you if I don't receive the notification. But I appreciate all of you.
Brutal.
But it's been, yeah, so let's talk about that. We started, it's over the last few days, it's like, it was like cold at one point. It's like a roller coaster of temperatures. Yeah, it was like freezing cold. I mean, just compared this Thursday to last Thursday's stream, it was cold.
And Sunday, the high was only 60.
But I was in, yeah, it was. Sunday was cold. It's crazy. But that's Florida for you.
Back in the 90s.
It's what happens around here. And right now, it is toasty.
Monday, it got so cold. When the temperature dropped, like, it was 54 when I was watching fireworks.
Yeah.
And the wind was just nasty. I was freezing.
It's so crazy.
Oh, you were out too.
I know. It was crazy.
Here we are.
We went and, so on... Monday went to Magic Kingdom and officially fulfilled my my obligation from the Give Kids the World auction that we did for Christmas, that we did during Magical Night of Hope. One of the auction items was to spend time with me in the parks, and I did that.
You did.
I don't even know if I ever said who won it, and I don't know if I should, but if they want people to know, they can say it. But who won, I went and met up with them in the parks and had a great time on Monday at Magic Kingdom. It was great. So I had a lot of fun. Thank you again to all of you who made Magical Night of Hope so special and so successful. And to everyone who did the auction items too. It wasn't just me. Steve did an auction item. Dale and Jenna did an auction item. Donna, there were all kinds of auction items, and that brought in a significant amount of money. So thank you all for that. So much fun. Can I say hi to all the Scottish Disney fans?
Don't do that.
Hello, Scottish Disney fans. Well, no, because only if I would have actually had a Scottish accent, but that was horrendous.
That's what I'm saying.
That was so bad. Hello to all the Scottish Disney friends.
I was like going for Scottish and coming out with Chinese.
I plan to be in Scotland next year, all Scottish Disney fans. Steph and I will both be in Ireland and Scotland next year. And, trying to convince Stephanie to do a meetup when we're on a vacation overseas is like, I don't know.
To convince Stephanie to let me come with you.
It's like, yeah, that's not happening. It's like pulling teeth, but you never know. You never know what we do. There's so many of you in Scotland and in Ireland that have reached out when I talked about trips that are like, oh, we'll meet you in this town and we'll show you around. It's our hometown. I'm like, that sounds like a blast. So we'll see what happens. Wear a kilt? Why? No, I'm not going to wear a kilt.
Why? You went before?
I am an American going over there, and I know that. I'm not going to try and pretend I'm something I'm not.
I didn't stop you before.
That was for charity.
Well, it could be for charity. I thought you pulled it off quite nicely, actually.
It wasn't bad. Hey, Cory, what did you think of Tron? So I haven't got to talk about that yet. So yes, Steve and I both went on Saturday to an event at Magic Kingdom, and this was for Tron. This was a D23 event. So to get this, you had to be a D23 Gold member, but then you have to buy a ticket to the special event. They do these special events, which are really cool because they're very, very limited, which makes it cool, but also makes it frustrating to some people because it's so hard to get tickets to these things. But for some reason, Steve and I get lucky, and he got lucky with this one and was able to grab it. So we went, and when they say limited, it was extremely limited. So we went into the area where Tron is, and they had ice cream, like Mickey bars and fruit bars and ice cream sale, like all the ice cream stuff that you could just eat as much as you wanted. And we got 2 full hours in there to basically do whatever we want, ride the ride as many times as we want. And because there was literally no wait, it was just kind of as fast as we could walk through the line, and then maybe we waited for like a couple trains. We rode it 10 times.
We were getting on and off. From
10
the time we'd get in line, 8 minutes later, we were getting back in line.
10 times in a row. Like literally one after another, 10 times. And it was,
we rode in every car except number 2.
yes, we rode every row except for row number 2. And it was, we had a blast. Like after you, I know a lot of people say that the ride's short. I think because of its intensity too, which it's not like too intense, but it's intense, I think it's a good amount of time. But again, here's the caveat. I waited 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So if I was waiting in a line for like 2 hours and then got on it, it's gonna feel short. It's gonna feel really short based on that. And what I can say is the first time felt the shortest because you're kind of looking all over the place. It's new. As we rode it more and more, you see more things. It became different, which I know is not the norm. No one's gonna ride it that many times, especially in a row with no wait. But it was, I thought it's a very well done coaster. Like it from the launch, the whole ride system with the kind of sitting on the motorcycle thing, kind of similar to like a Flight of Passage type of seat. It's really cool. Like I was really wondering how that would like feel. The way you load on the ride and stuff's a little strange, but it actually was quite comfortable. The funny thing is that after riding it 10 times, like over and over and over, the next morning I woke up and my ribs were like sore because you're leaning against it and it's kind of like beating on your ribs a little. Again, you ride it one time, no issue. 10 times in a row, it was a little bit of a beating. But overall, I like the ride. I think it's great. I do think that there could be, when we slowed down and looked at some of the screens that were playing in the queue, it gave you a little bit of the background, but I still feel like I was lacking because I've never seen Tron. I have no problem admitting that. I've never seen, so I did not really get or understand the ride. And there was some of that education happening on the screens as you were going through, but I still feel like you still were missing like a piece of, okay, what is this and why should I even care about what I'm about to do? But if you know Tron and you've seen it, everything probably just falls right into place.
You really don't need to see, you just need to know what Tron is. And we weren't in line long enough to watch the entire educational portion of it, so we don't really know if they go into detail. But there is a criticism of that it may not. If you don't know what Tron is, you may not know.
You're not going to connect to it in necessarily the same way. But again, good ride, cool effects, great music. I guess the big question that I've seen multiple people asking is comparing it to Guardians and how does it compare to Guardians? But they're both launch coasters. They're both indoor coasters. What is different about these and which one's better? And I rode them one day after the next. So Saturday rode Tron and then Sunday rode Guardians. And you know, I think it's, for a lot of people, is going to be a matter of preference. I don't think that one from a ride system or anything is superior over the other. They both are unique coasters. One's a motorcycle and one is like a spinning coaster, like something that's never been built before. So it really is going to depend on your preference, because I think they're both fun and they both are loud. They both have loud music. Tron was very, very loud music. But yeah, I would say that Tron, I would call it a little more intense, especially with the takeoff and the part that's outside. So Guardians definitely a little bit, like for instance, Sunday, Lucy and Taylor both rode Guardians for the first time. Lucy did not really appreciate it as much as Taylor did, but I couldn't imagine either of them on Tron. Like, even though Taylor's tall enough for Tron, I couldn't imagine her on Tron. Like, it seems like I would be scared to death after her on Tron. So I would call Guardian still more of the family coaster, and Tron more of the thrill ride for sure. over 1,000 watching, 361 likes. Everyone smash the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let us know you're enjoying the stream and you are excited for tonight. I'm excited. We are currently in Toy Story Land, and it is almost time for us to go to Roundup Rodeo BBQ. So I hope you're excited. I plan to eat all the food. I'm so hungry right now. I was hoping I would smell more barbecue standing where I am right now, but I don't. I don't smell much. Alyssa Neal says they thought Guardians was worse. You know, from a nausea standpoint, I could see, because of the spinning on Guardians, I know it gives a lot of people trouble. So that could be, I could see that being a problem.
Say howdy to my pal Rex up there.
Hello there. It's so nice to see all you new toys. From up here, you look like you're all from the same playset.
All right, well, if you want to see the current entrance now. Hi, how are you? Where are you from?
Dublin.
Dublin. It's nice to meet you.
mentioned
We were talking about Ireland. What's your name?
Michael.
You want to say hi?
Yeah, I don't mind, yeah.
Guys, say hi to Michael from Ireland. You said Dublin.
Dublin, yeah.
From Dublin. Awesome. Are you having a good trip?
I am, yeah, sweating.
Yeah, it's hot. Is
Yeah,
it?
too
Is it?
hot.
Is it warm back in Dublin?
No, it's cold.
Cold right
And
now?
raining.
Cold and raining.
Icy cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That time of the year.
Well, yeah, we plan on coming over to Ireland
Yeah, you
and
were saying
Scotland next year, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I think we're
You'll have a
looking.
great
I think
time.
we're looking at June time.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Perfect.
Good time, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's so nice
Even
meeting
better.
you.
Yeah. Can I get a photograph?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Say howdy to my pal Rex up there.
Sounds good. Thank you. Much better.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. We can go over here. See, we're not going in yet, but you can see inside. They were doing some hoedowns and some other stuff over here.
Some what now?
Some hoedowns. Like a good old
Okay.
country hoedown.
Oh my gosh. Is this what we're in for tonight?
They're over there getting
Steve,
crowd
the
involved.
Indiana guy, talking about what?
It's called a hoedown. They do one over there by Country Bears.
Roundup Rodeo BBQ.
Check in. We go in.
Oh, we can?
Well, I mean, we can say
Up here? Okay. Okay.
we can look at this stuff.
Hi, how are you?
We got to check and see. We'll call our name here shortly. Or I'll get a text message. I mean,
Howdy Partners.
they were
It's but this is the rodeo stunt team.
It's a big belt buckle.
It smells like spray paint. Is this a belt buckle? It's
so.
huge.
I don't know. Looks like it.
All right, we got some new subscribers. I told you. Kulik, Brian, and Michael, thank you for subscribing. I told you I would thank you. I told you I'd pay attention to the notifications. So thank you so much, guys. So this is what it looks like from in here. Hey, look, we can go sit on the dominoes. Domino seats. Yeah, it does smell like a little bit.
Plug for the Christmas lights.
Oh, it's the Christmas light plug. Look at the pencil, Steve. You see the pencil?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, the wires wrapped around? That is so cool. Cassie, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Says, hope my favorite head of hair enjoys the barbecue. Still debating on Tron when I'm there next month. I love Test Track and Thunder, but don't really do coasters. It's so smooth, I gotta say. The thing that I tell people on like modern coasters is they're so smooth and so nice. I mean, it has the little fast takeoff, but it really is not bad. You know, you don't have that, like, on some of the coasters where you have that climb to the top with all that anticipation of, like, this big drop. That doesn't exist. So I would not be too concerned about that. If it was gonna be your first, like, coaster in a while, I think you would be surprised at how much fun it really is. Oh snap, Bluebird Man with a $5 super chat that says, I hope the barbecue is good. You and me both, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for being here. Robert subscribed. Told you you're getting that shout out, Robert. Thank you so much
It's been the only night you ever do
subscribing.
this.
I appreciate it.
It's well shaded back here too.
It is well shaded, better than the rest of Toy Story Land, which is like a desert.
Well, you got the tall grass
Uh-huh,
in Andy's backyard here.
that's true.
We're sitting on dominoes. Very uncomfortable dominoes, I might add.
The dominoes are not that comfortable. I mean, these holes are bigger than they look. Like, one of them's trying to, like, suck my butt cheek into it. And it's a little bit difficult. That big.
I guess we're supposed to say
It's kind of suction cupping.
it is suction cupping.
What is that? The new map. Steve just gave me the new map. Look at this. This is the style. It's kind of an interesting
It
looking.
is interesting.
Like, I'm used to the full picture and having kind of the border around. It's a little weird.
Yep.
But does this have the Roundup Rodeo?
It does, and it says it's new.
Bum ba da bum ba da bum bum bum. Roundup Rodeo BBQ is new. Remember, I'm toy sized. Yeah, I can tell. So I guess you're right. If you're comparing Guardians and Tron from a storytelling standpoint, yeah, Guardians is like on another level.
Guardians pre-show is way better.
Yeah, the whole thing from the queue to the pre-show.
But I like Tron better.
So there you go. There is. Does this smell like spray paint?
It does. It smells like not spray paint, paint thinner.
Paint thinner, yeah. There is the restaurant right there.
Number 46.
Number 46, Roundup Rodeo BBQ. There are a lot of details up here, though. I'm excited to see the inside.
Oh, there's park rules.
Park rules. We know the rules. We read like the whole Disney Bible the other day. Remember
That is
when
true.
we were
That was
at
over at Grand Flow.
What are you waiting for, Cory? We've got our name in, and now we're just waiting for them to call us for our seats. So, again, if you're not familiar with Roundup Rodeo BBQ, let me tell you a little bit about it. So, Roundup Rodeo is not a quick service restaurant. That's why we haven't just walked in. It's a table service restaurant. The first table service restaurant here in Toy Story Land. And the first new table service restaurant to open in this park since, do you know the year, Steve?
I'm sorry?
It is the first table service restaurant to open in this park since what year?
Oh, man. When did it open? 19...
You think there's been no new table service restaurants?
I'm thinking here. No, well, there's none in Galaxy's Edge. There's none over here. Table service right here?
Yeah.
We only have the Brown Derby and the two over here behind us. They've been there
You got Brown
since
Derby, you got Mama Melrose.
Oh, I forgot about Mama Melrose.
You've got you got the
I forgot about Mama
Dine,
Melrose.
the Hollywood Fine and Dine,
2002.
and you got 50s Primetime, which is opening day, and Derby. So guys, do you know
Derby,
when the other
Primetime,
one?
and Vine are all...
By the way, I asked this question as though I knew the answer to it. I don't know the answer.
You don't know?
No.
Then I'm going to have to find it.
I don't know the answer, but I'm just in my mind thinking about it, and it has to be a long time ago, right? Because the only new restaurants in the last 20 years that I can think of here in Hollywood have been quick service restaurants.
Mama Melrose would be it, right?
But when did Mama Melrose open? No, Oga's doesn't count. I
That's
wouldn't
not
count.
table service,
No,
no.
because it's more of a bar.
Okay.
Someone says
They have
1980.
they have 6 table service restaurants here.
Yeah.
What are the other 2? Because I got Mama Melrose and the 3 up front. So there's this is as of
And Brown
December.
Derby.
I got a Brown Derby.
So what's the 6th?
I don't know what the other 2 are.
It's this one.
This was done in December.
Oh, okay.
So it's Brown Derby, Hollywood and Vine, Prime Time, and this. Let me see what they consider. Maybe they consider
1,300 watching. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, we're going to go in. We're
Patrick McWagan party of 4. You got toy set anywhere around here? Perfect.
're going to go in and try Roundup
Brown
Rodeo
Derby.
Barbecue.
50s Prime Time,
Okay.
Mama Melrose, Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
I forgot about Sci-Fi.
Oh, sci-fi.
And they are considering Oga's as one too, but I don't even do that.
So what was it? Sci-fi?
So-
Docking Bay is quick service.
Yeah, it's either gonna be. Let's see when Mama Melrose open. Or it's either that or Sci-Fi, but I think it's Mama Melrose.
I think people are saying sci-fi.
Mama Melrose opened in.
So if you're just joining us, we're waiting for our table here at Roundup Rodeo. So we'll be going in shortly. Yeah.
Right.
I feel like I got a bug crawling on me.
So Mama Melrose opened on.
Mama Melrose opened 1991.
There it is. September 26, 1991.
So I'm gonna say that probably was the most recent.
I'm gonna guess it is Sci-Fi probably.
You think sci-fi? What was our reservation time? Was 6:50, and we checked in early.
Oh look, they were the same year, and this was April, and that one was September. So it is Mama Melrose by like.
All right,
5
there you go.
months.
So 1991, guys. You can believe that? That's a long
Yeah,
time.
as I said, this park has been lacking severely in food.
So this is the first. What's the math?
Until
on
I
that?
found 50s prime time.
91, 2001, 2011,
32.
2021. Wait, 32 years? Holy cow!
It's 23
Can you believe that?
23
32 years.
plus, yeah.
The first new table service restaurant in 32 years.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
the biggest complaint around here, everybody was shocked when they didn't add one for.
That's crazy.
When they added Toy Story Land and when they added Star Wars Land, nobody
So,
believed they
so
didn't
you
add
would think, right, that that there should be high expectations, right? You're going to open the first table service restaurant in 32 years. It better be good. 500 likes. Thank you, guys. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. Lets us know you're joining the stream. If you're just joining us here, I'll walk you out of here, and we'll walk back in real quick. But that's blowing my mind a little bit. 32 years. Wow. It's a long time.
Have a great night, friends.
Thank you. That's so crazy. All right, so if you're just joining us, we are here in Toy Story Land. About to go have some food. Here's Sheriff Woody. Let's go say hi to Woody. What's your favorite kind of barbecue sauce? You know, I like a little bit sweet, but I do like spicy. I've always liked spicy barbecue sauces. So this is what this looks like now as you walk in. So you got Woody here. This used to be, you know, all wooded. And now you go right into to the restaurant.
Welcome, new toys.
Well, hello,
Hope you've got
Woody.
Fresh batteries, because playtime here goes on and on and on.
And you know, I heard that, or I heard some of the chefs talking about, oh, it's going to be great because everyone's going to be able to smell the barbecue all throughout Toy Story Land. I'm standing here right now and I don't smell it, but I did see the videos behind the scenes of the giant smokers that they have in the kitchen. Like, they're huge, like huge smokers. Have I had Sonny's barbecue? Of course. I live in Florida. There's Sonny's barbecues on every corner. And you know what? It's pretty good. It really is for what it is. I consider Sonny's Barbecue almost like a fast food restaurant because it has a drive-through where you can just go through and order off the menu. And for that kind of barbecue, it's actually pretty good. I like their beans. I also like, really like their turkey, their sliced smoked turkey. That's like my go-to at Sonny's. Again, not the best barbecue out there. You have to set your expectations properly. But if you guys are excited for tonight, hi, how are you? Yes. Thank you. You know, when I look at these people that are working here, it's like they're probably in their 20s. So the last time a restaurant opened, a table service restaurant, they weren't even born yet. It's crazy. Disney facts. You learn something. Look at Steve sitting on his Steve sitting on his Domino's. Oh, go right ahead. You're totally good. I'm just gonna sit right here, and we're just gonna have the Steve cam. Steve cam, Domino's.
Here, come in. Come say, let me say hi.
Oh, it's hard to get up from there.
Channel so you can watch it back.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
What's your name?
I'm Larry.
You want to say hi on stream?
Hello.
Larry from St. Louis.
Yes, we are trying it the first time too, like you guys. So
You like barbecue?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
good. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Like it's all you can eat.
We
So
starved all day. I'm starving right now.
yeah,
Like,
it's the
yeah,
perfect
I
way to
know.
come.
Yes.
Right?
So we're militant about our kids not eating. We're like, no, you cannot eat. So
Are you having a good trip?
yeah, it's good. Yeah, you gotta check in soon. We're 7:05.
Have you been? What parks have you been
We've
to?
done Epcot. Oh, we're live on some kind of vlog. So it's my wife Susan.
He's live on
Live
YouTube.
right now?
Yeah.
He's live on YouTube.
Say
You
something
guys are
stupid,
on it,
Susan.
so-
Are you serious?
She's very shy, so she might not want to be on TV.
That's all right.
Hi.
There's 14.
He's not eaten since yesterday at noon.
Oh, so you're like
Yeah, he's
ready
seated
too,
now.
right?
This is Caroline, our friend.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you gotta check in 2 minutes.
What time is your reservation?
7:05. This is 2 minutes.
Check in where?
To this reservation.
Can I borrow your menu?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Here's
Check
the
in right
menu.
in time, like we're
Just
going
want to
for
look at this since we have time out here right now. So here we go. So it's funny because there's like nothing that is,
No, because I was in London.
and there's nothing that says that it's bottomless or all you care to enjoy, which is kind of funny. But everything I've seen is that yes, you can just ask for as much as you want. But oh, here, hold on. My nose itched. So I'm excited for these homemade cheddar biscuits with sweet pepper jelly. That sounds delicious. And then you get all three of these salads, which is kind of funny that it's like a salad trio. The tomato salad sounds good because it's got this white balsamic vinaigrette. I bet the romaine and kale is delicious. The watermelon. You know, when I saw the watermelon, I noticed that it had the fresh mint on it, and I love fresh mint. So I'm excited for that. But they have the two different platters that you can get. Oh, and they even have salmon, cedar plank salmon. But they've got these two. And of course, I mean, if you're not into the plant-based, you're 100% going for beef brisket, sausage, barbecue chicken, and smoked ribs. Also good. I'm excited to see too, from a barbecue sauce standpoint, what's going on, because the pictures that I've seen, they look like there were bottles on the table with the different, which is I judge barbecue restaurants that do not put bottles of sauce on the table. I don't like those kind of places.
They do here, right?
It looked like they do, so I'm hoping they do. And then here's your plant-based options. So look at this though. The cauliflower. And then there's this rip-roaring rib chop, which looks really interesting. All this is plant-based. But I'm really excited to try all these meats. But if they'll let me, I would love to get a side of the cauliflower, because I love cauliflower and it looked really unique.
That's not what the rules say, sir. It says try one.
There are. Listen, there are no. There's no rules. It's a backyard.
Did you see this though? I saw this was interesting.
Yeah, the salmon. All right, so then here's all your sides. There's 8 different sides. Like I am a good. I love my potato salad. The one that I'm like no is the spuds like loaded potato barrels. I don't know. I know a lot of you like tater tots, and I do, but I don't know if it fits.
What if they're actually tater tots? If they're actually
the claw veggie slaw? I think they were really reaching when they named that one.
What is it?
The claw veggie slaw.
Oh my gosh.
Forest Field fried pickles.
They could have called it the claw slaw.
Campfire roasted vegetables. The Slinky Dog mac and cheese. The Buckin baked beans. And the corn on the cob is a street corn.
It says underneath it. Real
yeah, so that looks really, really good. So, I mean, I would love to try. What do you want to try, Steve?
I mean, I want to see what the vegetables are, but the mac and cheese, the baked beans, the corn on the cob. Everything on this side, so, but we'll see.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then here's your desserts.
So which dessert are you going to try?
Oh, lemon blueberry cheesecake, chocolate silk pie, apple pie, peach and strawberry pie. You know what? I don't want between. The cupcake. Yeah, I'm probably between the cheesecake and the apple pie.
Those are the two I'm between.
Really?
So yeah, the blueberry cheesecake and apple pie.
Yeah, because those.
I don't want this one because it has this little icon here which says it's made without meat, dairy, eggs, and honey. So.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get that. But yeah, that's oh, we got stuff behind here too. So we got drinks. So here are the Little Rider refreshments. So they got frozen iced tea, frozen Coke. What is that? Is that Partysaurus text? And then here's your drink. So
three horses.
Yeah, see, it says it on here, Steve. Peach. Look, unsweetened tea, sweet tea, and peach tea.
Oh, look! Here's the one they. No, wait.
And then they have a whole set of alcoholic beverages. The grown-up PB&J. Oh, it's got
I wonder
grape
if they have
jelly.
Menus. Because here's the one from earlier.
Mule.
Oh, that
Beers
does
and
say
ciders and wine.
Table's ready.
All the stuff. Our table's ready. Okay, the table's ready.
Take the menu back.
And it is, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
thank you.
You got it. Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun. Have a good meal.
You too.
Yep.
So I think it's almost time. All right, we're heading in, guys. It's time.
Hi, Victoria.
How are you?
I'm doing great. We're heading to the rodeo. My name's Hannah. I'll be your toy guide today. To the left, once we enter, is going to be the restrooms, and then to the right is going to be our rodeo, where we have featured acts such as Trixie and Jessie right over that way, and we have Goaty Ruff as well as Bo Peep herself. Follow me this way, and I'll show you to your floor too. So what parts are we visiting from?
Here.
Oh, okay. That's
We're
where
go right ahead, Steve.
It's a warm toy box, though. Before we go anywhere else, guys, who wants to ride the Nova?
Steve.
He does.
Steve.
Okay, how you doing, Gallop?
This is probably one of the best seats in the house.
Thank you so
Best
much.
paper plates ever.
They're very heavy paper plates, shocking.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Before I head anywhere, make sure you guys keep an ear out for Sarge. She has a very important message for us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. And then we have a fun trivia sheet / drawing section for you guys to learn.
Will do. Thank you. It's good to see you.
For you guys to fill out as well some color pencils.
Steve's happy because he's
got. It's going to be Elizabeth, guys.
Thank you so much.
Of course, it was so nice meeting y'all. I'm going to give this horse some water, all right?
Thanks. it looks way bigger in here than I thought it was. Like, that's my first reaction when I walk in here. Sorry guys that it lagged, so I don't think you got to see Steve riding the horse, but he did ride a horse all the way in. But I gotta say, my first thought when I look in here is that it is much larger than I expected it to be. Sherry, thank you so much. It says looking forward to future Fantasia Gardens golf video with you, Steve, Dale, and Josh. Sherry, your Grandestino friend. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here and for your support. We appreciate your support. And Mary Poppins, thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, I always wondered if she liked it because I'm a
Steve's excited. All right, look, we did. We got the sauces on the table. Let's take a look at this. We got sweet, classic, and spicy barbecue right on the table. And look at these plates. These plates. They look like paper plates, but they are not. That is so cool. Good, how are you? Thank you. Yes, he's running around somewhere.
It's okay, we're in Amy's truck. She takes really good care of all of our toys. Now I'm going to say hello again. Oh, look at that. We found our home. You know,
She was very disappointed that you ran away.
I'm just so worried. It's such a big backyard.
It is. It is. I put a homing beacon in here so you know
Just look for the Jiffy Pop I found.
Yes, we're in the Poppin' section.
Oh, I was ready to make that joke for you.
We're in the Poppin' section.
It's a high quality show. My friends are high quality toys, so I now I was just introducing myself to your fellow toy leader. My name is Stephanie. This is going to be a pleasure. I'm going to drop us off, friends, and be back to explain the whole extravaganza.
Thank you. Yeah, so these are glass paper plates. How cool is that? Like, look at that thing. It is thick. It is a thick, like, ceramic plate. That's cool. Yeah, the theming in here. I'll do a loop around in a little while. Look, it's Sam. It's Sam and retired YouTuber Nick. It's very rare to see this guy anymore. We got I said we got a retired YouTuber coming by. It's a very rare sighting. How you doing? It's good to see you. How are you?
Hello. How are you? Whoa, don't spill that on my head.
Going, Nick.
What's up?
Good seeing you.
You got strawberry. See that?
I don't want to know your thoughts.
Strawberry.
I don't even want to know.
I'll debrief later.
We'll talk later. We'll compare our notes. Thank you.
Look, they brought me crayons. They don't draw. They like barely. You draw as much as you want. They barely draw.
Sorry.
What are you saying? It's a rip-off crayon?
They're rip-off crayons.
Oh, okay. I'm so hungry right now. I'm sure you're like stuffed. I'm sure. I'm ready. Mac and cheese.
Oh, you don't want any?
I don't want to know any. So don't tell me anything negative. Just tell me what your favorite one thing was, and that's it. Just
biscuits, hands down.
Biscuits, mac and cheese. Okay, there you go. That's all we need to know.
Probably the only two things we're gonna hate.
There you go.
Let me just say, biscuits, they come with the pepper jelly.
The pepper jelly.
Reminds me of what we get at the Rivers.
Oh, what they used to have.
Might be the same. You know Zach from Rivers?
Yeah.
He's here. He works
Oh,
here.
is he? He works here? Really? That's funny.
He
transplanted.
Did you see Bob is in India?
I did.
He's on a 17-hour flight right now.
Back home?
Well, to Newark.
So he's not there at all this week.
No.
It's next week.
He's like visiting little spice markets and stuff, barefoot.
Went to the Taj Mahal.
I know. It's awesome.
From Facebook.
I know. Very
It's good to
cool.
see you guys.
Yeah, love you guys. Have a good time.
Thank you.
And enjoy.
Thank you.
They're really good.
Hey, is everything all you can eat except for the desserts?
You get as much as you want.
That's it.
What about desserts? Extra desserts? Okay. Relax. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
We're gonna
See
get
ya.
together with our
Soon.
Maybe we'll see Bob or something.
Soon.
Yes.
I want to go around. Like I said, the room seems so much deeper than I thought it was. Like the other side over there.
I want to go take pictures.
Yeah, we can do it after. We can do it after.
Okay, you want to see pictures? I'll show you the pictures of after.
In your mind, is it bigger than you thought it was going to be?
Inside it looks bigger. I think the ceilings make it bigger.
All right, there's over 1,500 of you here watching. Welcome. It's good to have you here. But no, I don't want to. You took pictures in the bathroom.
There's nobody in there.
Steve took pictures. Look at it. Look, you took pictures in the bathroom.
This is what the outside of the men's looks like. There's what the outside of the women's looks like.
Okay.
But here's the inside. So it looks like a barn.
It does look like a barn.
There's a barn
That's
that
cool.
way and a barn that way. So that's.
Leave it to Steve to take pictures in the bathroom.
There's nobody in there.
Is that legal?
There's no nudity in my photos.
Well, thank you all for being here. If it's your first time, you're just checking us out tonight. We're live on Thursdays from here in Walt Disney World tonight. It's fun. We're doing something a little different, and we're trying out the brand new Roundup Rodeo BBQ here at Hollywood Studios in Toy Story Land. And so she's going to come explain the menu in a minute, but it's basically all you can eat of all the stuff. It's all served family style. We're going to get all these salads. We're going to get a bunch of meat. We were just showing this menu a little while ago. We're going to get all this meat, and then we're going to get sides. And it looks like it says you can select 4 from the table or from the list below. But my understanding is it's kind of like, okay, you have your 4, and then you want to try something else, you can just ask for it. So we're going to try as much as we possibly can. And I'm so excited. Look, Steve.
You want to take the quiz?
Sweet, classic, and spicy.
See if you know.
The quiz?
Yeah. What is Andy's favorite restaurant?
Andy's favorite restaurant, Pizza Planet.
That is correct.
Yes.
What kind of blocks make up the tower Rex is standing on in Andy's backyard?
What kind of blocks? They're letter blocks, like ABC blocks?
No.
They're not?
No.
What are they?
They're Jenga blocks.
Oh, he's standing on
Rex
Jenga
is standing on
blocks.
Jenga.
I forgot about
The other
that.
ones are not.
Yes, that's true.
What kind of animal is Mr. Pricklepants?
Mr. Pricklepants is a porcupine?
No. He wears the German lederhosen.
So what is he?
He's a hedgehog.
Oh, he's a hedgehog, Mr. Pricklepants.
There's a difference.
I'm not good at this. Okay, next one.
What is Sid's dog's name?
Garth?
Scud, like a Scud missile?
Scud. I just made it up.
What does Mrs. Potato Head give Mr. Potato Head before he leaves to rescue Woody from Alice's toy barn?
Oh man, I don't remember.
Angry eyes. Angry eyes.
Now, party fantastic. Now, we do always have to verify at the beginning of our journey. We don't have any allergies or any questions.
Find out together.
Fantastic.
You don't like that answer, do you?
I'm here for it. Now, that's funny. So, we are all you here to enjoy Barney extravaganza. It is family style, so everything will be served in platters to share with friends. On those platters, you can have beef brisket, barbecue chicken, and a nice sauce. On the back of this menu, you're going to have all of our beverages, food products, and teas are included in the dining experience. If you'd like to add any of our rated M for mature cocktails on there, I always recommend the Winyan Whiskey Lemonade and the grown-up PB&J. PB&J is basically a vanilla smoothie infused with screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Oh, wow.
It's a little sweet, but it is refreshing on these hot days, and there's nice grape jelly as a texture. Kind of a boba tea kind of like texture when you're doing a nice beverage. And then the Winyan Whiskey Lemonade is going to be a strawberry lemonade and a nice texture.
You try something that you drink for the regular, but not after. Can we switch it? If we try one of these, can we switch it afterwards? Okay.
And then as far as our non-alcoholic or our rated E for alcoholic cocktails, I definitely recommend the Party Source Tex. It is a party fruity.
Which one was that?
The Party Source Tex. Those are my non-alcoholic.
Oh, I see it there. Okay.
Nice with some gumdrop pick from Andy's very own backyard.
Ah, interesting.
I'll do a peach tea.
I'm going to do peach tea with light ice, please.
Now, friends, we do have one small homework assignment, but I promise it's very little
got them.
How many?
4.
Perfect, that's all the homework you're going to need, my friends. I love it. We'll pass.
Before we do that, can you tell us what the campfire roast vegetables are?
Yes, it's going to be broccoli, zucchini, yellow squash, and sweet baby peppers infused in a Cajun spice rub. The Carolina spice rub.
I'm going to do the corn on the cob, the mac and cheese, the baked beans, and the potato salad.
Did you really? Now, friends, there is no limit to your dining experience. So if you finish those, finish any of them, and you'd like to try another one, you're welcome.
Sure.
We just have to start you off with one, and there's not too much difference.
Is there any way to get also just the side of the cauliflower from the plant-based? I just want to try it. I love cauliflower.
Yeah, we want the real meat one, but he just wants the cauliflower.
I just want to try the cauliflower.
I want to try the other two as well. What I can do is I can make the meat platters too, and then I can order one person plant-based with no sides, so you get a little bit of cauliflower, a little bit of sausage, and then the
Let's do that, and I'll just try it. Yeah, perfect.
The word rib chop rib is a plant-based option. It's really flavorful. It has a nice little spice to it.
Cool.
But that way you can try a little bit of everything.
That'll be perfect. Thank you.
You can try a little bit.
Well, I've got people asking about the plant-based option. We are live on YouTube, by the way. We've got 1,500 people watching live.
Goodness, it's like I'm not supposed to mess up.
So it'll be great so we can try and tell them what the plant-based stuff is like.
Having a great time and it's still and not a great time.
Hannah, you're Hannah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I will start you off with some prospector cheddar biscuits with a sweet pepper jelly, as well as our 3 sides for the table.
Awesome.
While we're doing that, if you want to enjoy them, I'm waiting for the rest.
Can we get the salads with the dressing on the side by chance?
I can definitely ask.
Okay. If not, it's no big deal. You can still bring them. If otherwise, just dressing on the side for all of them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave one menu on the table for you for us to explore our tour options.
Thank you.
All right. I am so excited. We've got so much food coming. Yeah, so it's all you care to enjoy. Here's the thing, guys. All you care to enjoy, when you compare it to other all you care to enjoy restaurants on property, you know, probably what I think is I'll turn you around here, 1,600 a year, welcome. What I think is probably the most, still in my opinion, like the best deals on property, dining experiences for the price is Sebastian's Bistro over at Caribbean Beach. It is so good for what it is, and it is $29 for dinner for all you care to enjoy up until recently, and they bumped up the price to, I still think it's only like $35, and it is so good for what you get. This one is at $45, which again, when you compare it to like Boma, which I believe is $52, you compare it to like Ohana, which is I think in the 50s as well, and stuff like, what's the place over at Wilderness Lodge? Wilderness Lodge is, one of you are going to remind me of it. You compare that. I believe there is the all-you-can-eat option over at Boatwright's Dining Hall. So when you compare all of these different options, pricing-wise, it kind of falls right in line. But it's a different kind of food. I'm just excited to see how the food is, how it holds up. I mean, you know, when I was thinking about when we're talking about price, right? When you're thinking about table service in the parks, right? So let's not even think about the all you care to enjoy. Let's just focus on table service in the parks. Is it reasonable to say that you can't go to really any table service? Let's talk about right here in Hollywood Studios. You can't go to Whispering Canyon is what I was thinking. Thank you. You can't go to any of those table service restaurants right now and eat with a meal, a drink, even we'll just say a meal and a drink, like just a regular like fountain drink. Together, you're gonna be in the $30 range just for one meal and one drink. Not even considering dessert. So when you think, you know, that $45 is a lot. Well, again, it's all you gotta compare it to everything else. But you know, $15 more than the average individual meal and drink to get all you can eat, including dessert. It's not crazy. Now, I'm not saying it's not expensive because it's expensive. For me to bring Stephanie and Taylor and Lucy here, we would probably spend almost $200.
But if you're here on vacation, you're going to eat a meal, sit down restaurant anyway, somewhere. That's what you got to consider.
Now that's very interesting. So peach tea, okay. Here's my thought, and this is why I like it so much.
It's not that sweet.
I'm trying right now not to drink a lot of calories, and it has a great flavor, a nice peach refreshing flavor, but it is probably half as sweet as what I would imagine it being. A lot more lemony and tart than I expected for peach. I was expecting something very sweet.
I don't get the tartness as much. It's not a very strong flavor. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
And it tastes like the one that I got the other day from.
This makes me happy because I didn't want it to be super sugary.
Yeah, it is very happy. Yeah, it's very good.
Steve goes, it is very happy.
It is very happy.
It's a happy cup of tea.
If you're looking for that, if you're looking for something sweet, this is not it.
No, this is perfect. Yeah, if you're... It's not sweet.
Nah, it's not sweet at all.
It's a little.
Very
little, but it's almost...
My guess is this. Whatever the flavoring of the peach is...
I wonder how sweet their sweet tea is.
I'm going to try that next. So,
okay, Steve will try the sweet tea next.
We can try it. So here's the deal. Whatever the flavoring of the peach is I bet contains all the sweetness.
Yeah, because it's just
there's
their
no
unsweet
sugar
tea
whatsoever.
with the peach stuff added. Probably.
That is I bet what it is. The peach is a very good flavor.
No, it's not a sweet tea. It's not. No, like Steve said, whatever they add to it for the peach flavor is probably what holds the... It's very good. It's very good.
Oh, yeah, you have
any milkshakes on the menu? No. There are some drinks, like alcoholic beverages that are like frozen creamy drinks, almost like pina colada style. But no.
Oh, these are frozen.
Yeah, they have a frozen Coke.
The frozen
there
cocoa.
you go.
Read that one. That one is like
so it's frozen Coke and Minute Maid vanilla
frozen
smoothie.
Cocoa.
Oh, it's frozen cocoa.
Yeah, frozen
and Minute
cocoa.
Maid vanilla smoothie, topped with mini marshmallows. So it's like a frozen hot chocolate.
Yes.
That
it says
sounds
it's the vanilla smoothie. With,
Zippity Doodad, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you. Get more peaches. They're in here.
You have 5 more questions to go. Want to answer them real quick?
Let's finish off our questionnaire while we wait for our food. Steve has a questionnaire.
Where is the museum the Roundup gang toys were going to be on display?
What movie was that?
Toy Story 2.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
They're getting ready to fly. The prospector was trying to make them be out with Al's Toy Barn, and
I gotta watch these movies again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What's the name of the museum?
I don't know what the name of the museum was. I just know where they were flying to.
Oh, where?
Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo. Who knew?
Yeah. Where did Andy go to cowboy camp?
What's going on in here? It just got darker. Andy's approaching.
Where is it? I know I left it around here somewhere. Mom! Have you seen my cowboy belt buckle? I can't find it!
Look at these cast members. Look at
Never
them.
mind.
They're frozen.
Well done, cowboy!
They were like, she had her hand halfway in the silverware thing. It was frozen there. I love it.
That was cool. Where did Andy go to cowboy camp?
Where did Andy go to cowboy camp? I don't know. I'm horrible at this, by the way.
Triple R Ranch.
Triple R Ranch.
Yep. What kind of pet is sneaking away with toys at the spooky motel on Halloween? I think this is the Toy Story holiday special.
Donut.
It's an iguana.
Iguana.
Yeah. Ooh, the watermelon salad looks really good.
All right, so we got to explain our scoring techniques here, Steve. We got to get a pen.
Yeah, two more real quick.
Okay.
Who says my back end's going? My back end's going to Baton Rouge.
Slinky Dog.
Yes. And then what's the name of the real estate company that sells the Davis's house? I should have asked you what Andy's last name was. It's virtual reality. Okay, virtual realty.
So look at this. I brought a proper pen to do my scoring of food for the night. Mickey. And we're going to basically, every item we try, we're going to rate on a scale of 1 to 10. And on these little note cards. And we're going to keep track of it.
We should start with the peach tea.
So I think, yeah, we can do our peach tea on a scale of 1 to 10.
Start off with your root tomato salad.
Ooh.
We have the breakfast kale and romaine and the watermelon salad for you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, how could I forget the star of the show? Our biscuits.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Wow, there's a lot of food here already. So here are the salads. This one is a tomato, and Steve asked for the dressings on the side because he doesn't like salad dressing, which is perfect. So they are able to do that. So here is
the root and toot and tomato salad, which is cucumbers, pickled red onion, white balsamic vinaigrette.
So those are pickled red onion and cucumber, and then a balsamic vinaigrette.
This is Rex's romaine and kale salad with apples, dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, and green goddess dressing.
That sounds great.
That looks amazing. I don't like that.
I wonder what that green goddess dressing
This is Wheezy's
like.
watermelon salad that has some fresh mint in it. And these are the Prospector's homemade cheddar biscuits with sweet pepper jelly.
The biscuits with the jelly look delicious as well. I think I want to start with trying a biscuit. Don't you think?
Yes.
I think that's where we should start. All right, let me get a biscuit here. Hold on. Are they hot?
Warm.
They are warm. I'm gonna give the biscuit a cut in half.
Oh, it smells good.
It is not dry.
No.
Biscuit in half, not dry whatsoever. I'm gonna try it without the jelly first. It's warm, nice and warm.
Wow, that's good.
It is a good biscuit.
I've never had one that soft or moist.
It's the right amount of salty on the outside. It's almost got like a dusting of like a really fine salt on the outside. That is so good.
That is peppery.
All right, let's try this pepper jelly.
Very peppery.
Some of that in there. Oh, I like that.
But it's not sweet at all, I don't think.
It's very sweet and
it is?
Yeah, and it's not spicy at all. It tastes very much like peppers, but it has zero spice because the sweetness just kind of kills it all. And I like that. I really like that pepper jelly.
I think I like it. Honestly, the jelly's not bad.
It pairs nicely with the biscuit because the biscuit it's not overly salty.
But that biscuit would be amazing.
Salty.
That biscuit would be amazing with real butter or apple butter.
And the red pepper jelly, it's different. And I think it goes with kind of this theme of like the backyard barbecue.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, overall, no complaint with the biscuits. Biscuits can easily be dry. And they're cheddar biscuits.
This would be one that would be interesting to see if it holds its quality
over
the longer the restaurant's open.
Yeah, those are really good. Yeah. Good biscuits. All right, on to a salad.
Give me one of those things.
Oh, because you got to start rating your food, Steve. I'm going to start rating mine, but we can't let each other see what we're rating.
Peach tea followed by the biscuit. Here, let's split the last one.
Well, you don't see us right here.
All right, got my two things down so far. My two scores. All right, I'm gonna try some of this first. Get a couple pieces of cucumber and pickled onion, which I like pickled onion. We'll try. It looks like they got different sized tomatoes in here too, like cherry tomatoes, but then these larger, like pickled onions are very pickled, not in a bad way. And this was what kind of dressing?
That one is the white balsamic vinaigrette.
White balsamic vinaigrette, pickled onions, cucumber, and tomato. The salad is very fresh. When I tried it without the dressing, the pickled cucumber was stronger. With the dressing, kind of overpowers the pickled onions. But the dressing is very good. That white balsamic, it's a good dressing.
Vegetables are very fresh.
Yeah, if you like tomatoes and cucumbers, like this is, I love something like this for lunch. It's so good.
Those are really good.
Yeah,
that's good salad. So good, I threw my fork.
It's a basic, fresh salad.
But the fact that, so I love tomatoes. Most salads only come with 2 or 3 tomatoes on them.
Yeah.
Everything else is all greens or anything. This is not that. This is literally just onions, tomatoes, and cucumbers.
Do you like the pickled onion? Did you try one?
I'm not a fan.
Back to the biscuits.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but I'm not a huge fan of pickled onion.
Yeah.
But as far as pickled onion goes, it's a pretty good one.
I think every time I dip this back in, I get more pepper jelly because.
Those are some fantastic tomatoes.
We got to be careful with those biscuits, though.
Yeah, they'll fill you up real fast.
The biscuits will fill you up. Yes, on a hot day, I think that salad we just had would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like in this ceremony. And I was like, that didn't happen. It wasn't.
All right, on to the next salad. So this one has apples in it and raisins.
Apples and cranberries.
Apples and craisins.
Rex's romaine and kale salad.
Looks like we might need some more biscuits.
One more biscuits?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
How's everything else?
Very good.
It's all good. So I haven't found any apples.
I didn't see any apples.
A lot of romaine. I haven't found any kale either.
Kale's
there it is. One little piece of kale. There's your kale. I found it, Steve.
Yeah.
So it's mainly romaine,
which I'm okay with.
Something's happening. It's mainly romaine with croutons. It basically looks like a Caesar salad almost with raisins and a few pieces of kale in it is what it really looks like. But I want to try this dressing. This green goddess dressing. I'm really interested. Just let me show you this up close. The color, it is very much green. There it is. The green goddess dressing. But this is that, so there's some little piece of kale, and then yeah, there's some seeds and stuff, but overall, oh man, biscuits, so good.
I forgot biscuits.
All right, I'm gonna put some dressing on this and we'll give it a try. See, I'm just gonna try this dressing alone real quick and see what it's like. I know you don't like dressing, so. But what is that? There is something in this dressing that I can't put my finger on. Hold on. You know, I was really leaning towards this salad not being as
very good,
impressive as it could be just because of the stuff. But then the dressing came into play, and it is so unique.
Like on the tighter same box and something.
I want to know what's in this dressing. There's a very distinct flavor, and I can't make it out. But I will tell you right now, it's good. Like, is it avocado? There's avocado, but there is it
might be mayonnaise.
No, there's a spice that is very specific in there. I keep dipping my salad in it because it's that good. That dressing is very good. And again, the lettuce and everything is fresh. It's one of those things with restaurants that every time they open, you know, it might be cilantro, but it doesn't taste like cilantro. It tastes more like
cilantro is citrusy and it's very subtle.
Let me thank you so much to C&C Marine and Salvage Services. Thank you, Liz, for the $1.99 super chat that says, "Hi, Cory. Hope you have a great day." Thank you so much, and thank you to Annie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. It is loud in here. It is loud, but probably louder for you on the stream than what it really is in person.
This person screaming over here is really, really, really loud.
That's good. Okay. The only thing on the table I have not tried. There's that pin. This was So it's cucumber. It's a watermelon salad
with fresh
with.
I think it's literally.
Oh, yes. Can you smell the mint? It smells great. Yeah. Oh, the mint smells great. I wonder if there's some kind of dressing on it that's minty. All right.
That is one of the softest, freshest watermelons I've ever had.
Let's see. Well, I'm not going to say everyone, but most people like watermelon.
Yeah, but that's different. It's better.
I mean, it's a good sweet watermelon.
We'll try it with the mint. Man, that mint is strong.
Yeah, the mint is. But if you don't eat the mint, and if you eat the mint, it seems to be too strong.
Eat it. Eat that piece right there with a lot. It's fantastic.
There needs to be more mint. Because you can smell it, but the piece that I had before, you don't taste it. So there's a piece with mint.
That's good. You could use more mint.
It changes it for sure.
Yeah. That's really good. That's my favorite one of the three. But I love watermelon.
I was kind of, so I'll be honest, I thought it was weird at first when I saw on the menu that there was going to be 3 salads, right, brought out for the table. I was like, well, that seems kind of weird because Like, why would you do that? But it is, they're all different, and they all kind of go well together, like to have kind of this mix of salads. Again, going with that theme of being at like a barbecue. Yeah, that's good.
That mint was really good with the watermelon. Right, I'm gonna get a few more tomatoes.
Very tart.
I'm just like, now I'm just like eating right out of the salad bowls.
Yeah.
Just dipping the...
Cory, I've been friends for a while.
I've lost some lettuce in the green goddess dressing.
Just get it with your fingers.
Is it open? Yes, the restaurant is open. This is opening day. All right. Everything has been judged so far. Steve and I, again, if you're just joining us, we are rating every item that we tried. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are trying, every item that we try, we are rating on a scale of 1 to 10. We're also going to rate our overall dining experience. We're going to rate the atmosphere of the restaurant, and we're also going to rate the quality of service that we have. Those are 3 ratings that'll go into it, as well. Do they serve barbecue, and will Cory ever show it on camera? Yes, they serve barbecue, and it has not reached the table yet. Oh yeah, another pizza. So after we do that, then we're going to just average them all together, mine and average Steve's, and see what our average score is total for the restaurant across the board.
Here's something I'll tell you, and you know me very well.
How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, it's from River Roots. Yeah.
Here's something very interesting. I love salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Everything so far is very well balanced without it.
Yeah.
Who looks like that club?
Yes, it seems fun. So, what I keep finding myself doing now with these 3 bowls here is I'm taking the cucumber, which came with the white balsamic, but I'm dipping it in the green goddess dressing.
That's your favorite dressing, isn't it?
It's good.
You're getting it everywhere.
It's all over the place. And I'll say right now, I feel like things are paced nicely. Like, they've given us time to enjoy our salads. Is there a spice on the watermelon salad? No, there's not. It literally is just fresh watermelon, and then there's some chopped up mint leaves that are just kind of like tossed in it, but not too many like mint leaves at all. Like, again, you can eat it without the mint. Yeah, there's no spice on it at all. No dressing, no spice. It's just fresh watermelon. Did Steve eat salad with no dressing? Yeah. I ate everything with no dressing. We're not going to give anything away now because I want to wait until after. But my guess is that Steve's favorite was the watermelon. I think second favorite's probably the tomato and cucumber, and third favorite the other salad. Just because I feel like the other 2 do better without the dressing. The other salad is just kind of like without dressing. It is what it is. But the cucumbers and tomatoes were very good.
If I had to guess for yours, with the way they're actually prepared with the dressings, I would say yours, the romaine one is your favorite because of the goddess dressing. The tomato one your second, the watermelon your third. Let's see.
We already got second teas here.
Yeah, I wanted sweet tea, strawberry peach tea, but I didn't get it in time. Will you drink this one?
No. It'd be watered down by then. Thank you so much, Tinkerfluff, for the $2 super chat from the Duncan fam. We love your streams. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Nick is here. Magical News Nicholas of, well, no, you're not even Magical News Live. Nick. This is Kid Nicky. You are now Kid Nicky.
He needs to be like Prince and just change his name to a symbol.
A symbol? The symbol formerly known as Nick?
Yes.
Nick, you gotta be a symbol, buddy. I'll take Kid Nicky.
Kid Nicky.
Cory, question, is it $45 per person or just per party? No, it is per person.
Yeah.
If it was per party, holy cow. No, this is Walt Disney World. It is $45 per person. Which again, on compared to the other all you care to enjoy, it's priced the same as what those are. So it's not like this is some different concept or some different pricing level that we've never seen before. The app says 35 to 59. They do that because they always do that. I don't know why. I've never seen, it's been a long time since I've seen the restaurants raise pricing for like holidays. Like I remember Ohana used to do that. They would be more expensive around Christmas time, but I haven't seen that happen in a long time. Boma did it?
They raised their price not too long ago. And so did
but they'll go up during like peak season and back down, but I haven't seen that as much in a while. Okay, here we go.
And now, folks, it's my pleasure to introduce the roughest, toughest rider in the West to the Dino. And the the big roar for the one.
Let's dance, everybody.
Hey. For the one, the only, Party Soda.
You got a good spot too. I like having that little
Yeah, we do have a good spot because there's nothing behind us. You know, we got our back to the wall.
You want any more of this?
Any more of that? No, I'm good.
I'm gonna combine here so we can stack.
I am good. I'll save this though.
You want this one?
No. I'm excited to try these barbecue sauces.
I'm not about doing it now.
Yeah, it's a party. Put your hands in the air. Again, after the, actually, while we're waiting on our meat, real quick, I'll do one little quick, like,
stay here and you go all the way around.
Like, spin around. I just don't want to, when the meat gets here, I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, because I'll start eating it.
You will start eating it.
I wouldn't wait. You know I wouldn't eat it now.
You'll eat it. All right, ready? We'll do a little loop around real quick as we're waiting on our meat. I was actually surprised at how deep this restaurant went back here. Like this, it's almost like a whole separate room back here. It's a little bit darker, but it looks very cool. The theming in here is pretty awesome. It's like, imagine the queue for like Toy Story Mania, but kind of on like steroids a little bit. That is very cool. Oh look, here's the mine. There's a little table back in the corner. That is so cool. Oh, I love this bench here. Is like a ruler. Look. Right here, the back of the bench is a ruler. That's awesome. You got it. Bo Peep is humongous back here. And the monkeys are cool. There's a barrel of monkeys. Hey, how's it going? You enjoying it so far? That's awesome. Enjoy. Oh, did you get the name of it? Okay, because then you can go back and see yourself. Look at the train up there. That's cool. Oh, and look at the pencils sticking out. This one is like a big eraser. Look at that. It's huge. Yeah, really cool environment, and again, much larger than I expected, which I guess I should have expected to be this big, but I really thought that I was thinking like it was going to be like a small room, just like half of this. Really cool. Well, check these out. It's Monopoly cards. Those are awesome. And Scrabble chips. So many details. And look at this bench. It's popsicle sticks. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Thank you.
You've got my food anyway, so I'll follow you.
Come on in.
All right, you got your smoked roast platter here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Look at all that.
Fucking baked beans.
Oh my.
Got popcorn on the cob. Smoky mac and cheese. And our potato salad.
Wow. It's like a buffet just for me. This opened today.
Anything I can take for you guys while I'm here?
We're done with this.
Sure thing.
Thank you very much. Wow, that looks good, Steve. Look at all this food.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
So, what? So there's peppers in there. I see chicken, I see ribs, I see brisket, and I see a rolled up little snake sausage.
Yep. That's a snake. So let's go through the actual menu.
And then over here we got the
Slinky Dog mac and cheese, or Slinky Dog mac and cheese.
Slinky Dog mac and cheese. So this is a special pasta that they sourced in because of how it stretches. Yeah,
it's spiraling. They got mean old potato salad, which is made with red skin potatoes.
Oh, red skin. It looks very mayonnaisey potato salad.
Yes, very
I wonder how
much so.
chunky it is.
It looks chunky. You got some bucking baked beans.
Baked beans.
And cowpoke.
And so the baked beans are actually plant-based. They have no meat in them. They've got jackfruit in them, which is kind of interesting. And look at this street corn.
Yes.
Street corn on the
cob. And in here, we have there's a sausage in my boot, which is fire and grilled pork sausage.
So this is the sausage right here.
We have the Evil Doctor smoked ribs.
Yep.
We have the barbecue chicken with style. And then we have the Buttercup's beef brisket.
Buttercup's beef brisket. There is a lot here to try.
3 sauces.
Oh yeah, someone just said, can you choose your own sauce? Yes, there is spicy, classic, and sweet.
I'm not gonna lie, I dabbed a little bit on the knife and just tried the sauces. They're all very good.
Okay.
Oh, here, you want to try this? The sweet tea?
So I like, is it sweet?
I tried it.
No, that's unsweet tea. If that's not unsweet tea, then someone's forgot to put the sugar in.
To the bottom.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if they do it on the fly. If they don't make up sweet tea.
It's actually not bad sweet tea.
Okay, so here's tongs.
Got them here.
I think I'm gonna go first with, I'm gonna hit the sides.
That's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna do some of these beans, which are piping hot right now. I'm gonna do some of the potato salad, which...
Oh, look at the creaminess.
So my dad makes potato salad. It's my favorite potato salad. And the trick to it is that he mixes the mayo and everything with it when the potatoes are still hot. So then it partially mashes them up some. That's what this reminds me of. It looks very much like that. a really nice like home style potato salad texture. That actually looks really good. And then that mac and cheese. What does it have on top? It looks like goldfish.
Goldfish, crunched up goldfish.
Goldfish crackers on top. But look at that mac and cheese. Okay. What's that? Corn. Corn on the cob for Steve. Grab one, Steve. That looks good.
Does look good. Is that the cojita cheese? Tortilla?
Oh my god.
Tortilla cheese. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
it's smoked. All right, so I'm gonna start with the mac and cheese.
My big beans.
I'm gonna start with mac and cheese.
That's interesting.
That's different than I was expecting.
The baked beans are different than I was expecting.
The mac and cheese is very different.
So, baked beans have barbecue sauce in them.
So
it's not your sweet sauce, normal sweet sauce, it's barbecue sauce.
If you like mac and cheese, there's no doubt in my mind that you would like this mac and cheese. There's no reason why you wouldn't. What do you try it?
It's different. The cheese is
thicker.
It's very thick. It's not a bad flavor.
The whole thing is like thick, but it's not too thick. It's not like, it's not too rich. Like home cooked mac and cheese is oftentimes really like overwhelmingly cheesy. While it has a lot of cheese, the pasta is unique.
The pasta is extremely thick. It's almost solid. If you think about it, it's a spiral. We're doing fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it's basically a solid piece of that big of a thick piece of pasta.
Yeah.
Because it's spiral. There's no room for it to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So when you bite, that's what you're eating a piece, and there's a lot of pasta.
Potato salad.
But it is good.
The pasta or the potato salad. Wow. That tastes very much like I expected it to. When I looked at it, what in my mind I thought, yeah, it's good. What I thought it would taste like. Yeah. Huh. It tastes like Publix Red Bliss potato salad. For those of you who have a Publix, the Red Bliss potato salad, that's exactly what that tastes like. All right, baked beans. Moving on. Baked beans with jackfruit. It smells good. Those have a very unique flavor.
Yeah, it's the barbecue sauce. It's barbecue sauce in the baked beans.
It's a very unique flavor, and yeah, no, those are good. They're different. They're not as smoky and as like rich as a lot of beans are. Yeah, they're not as sweet. They don't have that like thick like molasses like coating. And the beans are, I mean, the beans are great.
Yeah.
They're very different than your average barbecue beans. Very interesting. I'll tell you right now, though, the whole theme of what they're going for here, with these different sides that are kind of like what you would have at like a barbecue, I'm telling you right now, I feel, that's what I feel like. Like with these flavors, I feel like I'm at like a family get together.
Picnic outside.
Yeah.
Family reunion.
All right. Time for this, and then I'm going into all the meat. All right, here we go. Corn on the cob. No easy way to eat this.
Nope.
Oh wow.
It's got
The corn is sweeter.
The corn is sweet. Something very tart in the cheese or whatever's on the outside.
It's that type of cheese.
It's good.
Corn on the top.
Oh my gosh.
If you like street corn,
it's fantastic.
It is like Mexican street corn.
That's exactly what it is.
And I love corn on the cob.
You too, buddy. You want this or the drumstick?
That.
Your chicken.
I feel like this is already a lot of food.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
So the real Bob Paycheck, sorry, Chapek, $1.99 super chat that says, "Glad y'all enjoy the restaurant I built."
There's a parting gift for us.
Thank you, Bobby. We appreciate your contribution. Now go back to your sailing on your yacht and ride off in the sunset.
There you go, you got them all.
All right, so that was good. That was some good sides. I'm gonna write this down before I forget.
I wrote them all down.
My initial thoughts.
Oh, look at this. This is just meat. Oh, that's my kind of meat right there. Boneless. Oh, there's another one here too. Chicken, sausage, ribs, and brisket. And then these. I'm gonna start with the rib.
We're starting with ribs. All right, here we go.
I don't think they got bones. Oh, there's a few bones. Are they boneless?
No, there's a bone there.
Bones in the middle?
Wait a minute.
No.
Did they cut the bone off?
I think it's boneless.
No, the bone's right there. Yeah, the bone's right there. Of course it is. All right, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try this without putting any other.
Hey, there's nothing on this end where I was looking.
With any other sauce on it because the rib is already covered in sauce. So these are the pork ribs.
Evil Doctor pork chop, pork ribs.
So all the interviews that I've seen with the chefs here, every time they describe the ribs, they describe them as fall off the bone. Not even close. No. Fall off the bone ribs. I know what fall off the bone ribs are. Where you go to take a bite off and the whole thing just kind of falls off. This does not fall off the bone rib.
Nope.
I would say also the smoked flavor for these wings specifically is very light. Or very mild, rather. The end of the rib here is chewy. That's just the fatty part. The rest of it, I'm not going to call it chewy. I'm just going to say that it's more for me. I'm going to be honest. The rib tastes cheap. That's the problem for me. It literally tastes like cheap ribs. I don't know if that makes sense. But not
I'm going sausage next.
Not super impressive on the rib side, I can tell you that.
So she highly recommended the sausage.
She said it was her favorite.
It was her favorite. So
all right, I'll let you tell him about the sausage. Tell him.
He's being a great honorary boy. Heard that. All right.
I'll get into that sausage too.
Very good. It's juicy.
What does it mean?
Pork. It's got, it says pork. Fire roasted pork sausage.
It's different than I expected.
I've never had sausage that was fire roasted or grilled.
It's different tasting.
It's actually very good, and it's very juicy. It has a thicker casing on it, though.
That is good
on the
flavor.
outside, but it is maybe I wonder if it's thicker because of the way it's prepared that it hardened. But it's very good.
Yeah, the sausage is good. Sausage is better than ribs.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure. On to the brisket. Not yet.
Not yet. We will be there.
Can I try that cauliflower though? It's all right.
We don't need the whole thing. If you're not going to eat cauliflower.
Thank you.
The whole thing?
So here's the thing with the brisket, right?
You doing brisket now?
Yeah. When I've watched the videos with the interviews of the chefs and stuff. And the thing that they talked about a lot was this brisket and how it is smoked in-house, like could take up to 16 hours or so. And the other thing that they touted over and over again was that it's sliced to order. Like the brisket is sliced to order. I can tell you right now, this brisket was not sliced a few minutes ago when they brought it to the table.
Be fair. There's a lot of glistening moisturizer.
Well, there is.
But what we don't know is, did it get sliced and put back there for 5 minutes before they even brought it to us?
But
we tried all this.
you can tell by the meat, the way the meat is. Mm-hmm. Now, if you get that outside edge,
it's fantastic.
The seasoning, the rub that's on the outside of that brisket, is very good. The brisket itself, at least this piece that I have right here, right now, it's a little dry. It's not the most moist.
It is very lean.
It is the leaner, like a leaner piece of brisket. It's cut very thin. Yeah, it's sliced quite thin, and maybe that's why it's kind of dried so quickly.
It's very tasty.
I know, brisket dries out quickly. That's why you want it to be like freshly sliced. Now it's the opposite. The kids have the desserts. I think now's the time to try the sauces.
Here's a little bit thicker one if you want to add to it.
I can take, no, I'll just take this. I'm going to put a little bit of each sauce on these 3 pieces of brisket that I have here and give them a try. Hey, thank you very much.
Cory.
I appreciate it.
Cauliflower.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You having fun here?
Oh yeah, loving it.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Can't go wrong.
It's cool. It's good to see you again.
Now we recuperated, we brought back quickly, we're here, my friend.
And after, I'm gonna switch to Rubio this time. Less.
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. The classic barbecue sauce. Very vinegar forward barbecue sauce. But good. See, I like the classic because they've got the classic and then the sweet. And if you don't like really sweet, the classic is not that sweet. No, it's very vinegar based, and it's a little thinner too. The sweeter is thicker. Okay. I mean, it's a sweet barbecue sauce, but to me, it tastes like, when I get restaurant barbecue sauce, I always hope for it to be different than like what you could like buy in a bottle. That tastes like a bottled barbecue sauce. The sweet does. The classic does not. The classic tastes like it's made in-house barbecue. Now let's try the spicy. By far my favorite. The spicy has a pretty good kick.
Yeah, it does.
It's
the classic has a little bit of a kick.
Spicy's a little bit thicker than the classic. Still very vinegary from a sauce goes. But it's funny because the sweet is my least favorite. And I didn't think that would be the case.
Sweet is my favorite.
I knew it would because that's like your style of
So
barbecue
it is.
sauce.
It's nice and thick. It has great flavor. I think it's got great flavor. It is very nice and thick. The other two are good. I like a thicker barbecue sauce than a runnier barbecue than a thinner barbecue sauce. And the other two are very thinner.
All right, I will tell you right now, this chicken looks so moist.
Listen,
barbecue
did you
chicken.
eat some skin?
Yeah, skin.
Come in, Mother. We have a yard sale in the forward territory. I repeat, yard sale in the forward territory.
Nobody gets sold today.
Guys, hold your horses. There's a yard sale. Slate roll call. You got it, Woody. Billy. Go. All right, the first customer is approaching the driveway. Placing money in a jar for something cold and yellow. It's a lemonade. We've got a lemonade here. Lemonade stand? That's not a yard sale. And it must be fundraising for charity again. Oh, how sweet.
That is good. Barbecue chicken is very good.
Very, very good.
Very good. The barbecue. Now, a little bone. A little baby bone. The barbecue chicken is absolutely on point.
Yeah.
The perfect amount of smokiness.
Yes.
Yeah, that it doesn't even need any sauce.
No.
It's like, but I'm gonna try some on there anyway. But the perfect amount of smokiness on that chicken.
Here.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's what it looks like.
Yeah, look.
Chicken.
You can see how moist
Look
it
at
is.
look at the sauce on that thing. It's
Yeah.
all smoke. There's no sauce, I guess I should say. Yeah, it's very, very juicy. And I stole that one, sorry.
Is that Nate? What, next to me is Steve.
Nate?
That's Steve. Steve is here. My lens is not wide enough to capture its bone.
Which is fine.
All right, so now is when the truth. Oh, we got the cauliflower. So here is the cauliflower. I'm not even sure what all is on this.
Here, I'll tell you. It was harissa drizzle and walnut gremolata. So it's cauliflower with walnut stuff and harissa stuff.
Steve's just making up stuff.
Like harissa drizzle and walnut gremolata.
Okay, there it is.
Do you know what those things are? What harissa? What did I say?
Like a nut.
Oh, they're both nutty.
Okay.
Yeah. The plant-based is actually my favorite. I'm not a vegetarian. The plant-based is my favorite. Like,
Really?
Really?
Interesting.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's good cauliflower.
Thank you.
When you get a chance, can I go ahead and try the other items?
Absolutely.
I feel like I want to now. She told me they were so good. So
I sold them on it and then I didn't put it in and I'm like, oh my god.
That's all right.
Yeah. And then like the ribeye, the ripcord rib chop.
The rib on a stick?
It comes on a sugar cane stick.
Okay, yeah, I gotta try it. Please. Thank you.
Like with on the plant-based.
Oh, the fake rib, yeah. I look forward to it.
Like favorite thing.
Really?
Yeah, the pickles. I gotta take
And you're not a vegetarian? No. Okay. We're gonna try it. We're gonna get the rest of them and try
I won't
it.
lie to you.
So we're gonna try all the plant-based stuff just so you know what you're in for. But this one, the cauliflower, I would get this as one of your sides. If you like cauliflower, everything that's on there, it's kind of like a barbecue cauliflower. That nut, like, try this, Steve. You gotta try it.
I don't have to.
Yeah, you do. Try one of these pieces. That one right there. I just got off so you can get the nut stuff on it. It's very mild flavor, so it's not going to be like some big strong thing.
What does that smell?
It's the nuts though. It's like
No, it smells like
it's a little smoky.
Yeah, what's it supposed to ribs? Combat cauliflower.
What do you think? Not your thing?
Not my thing. I don't like cauliflower.
Oh, at all.
But it's not terrible. It's not like, I mean, I could eat it if I had.
Yeah. That's good.
No, I don't like cauliflower. Cauliflower does cut in afterwards.
Please hold as I add more scores. We got ribs, brisket, sausage.
Oh man, that root beer is fantastic.
Yeah?
It's supposed to be bark. I think it's got something else in it. It might be the sky.
Really?
That's right.
No, it's got to be bark because it's Coke product. Bark.
Is it?
Yeah, it's spicy. Oh, it's creamier though at the end.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's more vanilla.
Yeah. It's good.
That is more vanilla even than I expected. Cauliflower.
That is really good. It doesn't have the bite like it usually does. I like that.
Cauliflower. All right.
I know those spoons might have disappeared on you. I think you got one and you got one. We're good?
Oh wow.
Next thing.
Way juicier.
The next piece you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get more of this mac and cheese, just because I found it very interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna alter my score on this now.
And I'm gonna get a little bit more potato salad. I gotta. Can I throw these bones over here? Is that all right? It's
our community.
The community bone pile. Do we want to try another side?
I personally don't.
If
There's still a lot of food here to eat.
If so, what would it be?
Well, you have the married spuds.
I know, the recommendation from the lady for barbecue was, it is kind of funny. She goes, my favorite thing here by far is the plant-based platter. Like, that is kind of a funny thing to say at a barbecue restaurant. There's another piece of brisket. I'm gonna...
The smaller pieces are better.
Like this?
No, well, the one that was cut smaller.
Oh. Unfortunately, this brisket, even right here, seems a little dry.
The ones I just had were not. But this is the surprising part of my dish right here.
I was hoping the chicken would be really good.
Very tender, very moist, very flavorful. There is a bone in this.
I will say, now that the mac and cheese has cooled down, it has started to solidify. Which I guess you would expect, right? Yeah. But it is very much like a block of mac and cheese. Like, it is like Velveeta cheese. Once it gets below a certain temperature, it turns back into Velveeta cheese.
Very thick.
Yes, it is.
I cannot get over how good that root beer is.
I gotta give this sausage another
I can't tell where the bone is in this thing. It's nice. They cut out the plate. There we go. Yep, that's exactly what I did.
I think Polite Pig is amazing. Yes, Polite Pig is very good. This is very different than Polite Pig. The sausage is great.
Yeah. I mean, I like everything.
Very good.
There's things that are better than others.
Unfortunately, what I can tell you is that when you take the 4 meats in the platter, right? Probably the meats that everyone would gravitate towards.
Look at that. You try this piece.
That little tiny sliver?
Yeah, that dude is where it's all juicy and soft.
It looks dry.
It's not. Well, that, I mean, it didn't look. The one I had that was that size was not.
Very dry.
Oh, sorry. It looked juicy.
No, the brisket is very, like when I say very dry, I mean a couple of these pieces here. It's so dry, it's lost its flavor.
It is very lean.
It needs to be cut a little bit thicker.
to last longer.
Yeah.
Okay, this piece is very dry.
But when you talk about the meats, out of the 4 meats, the 2 that people would be most excited for before they tried it would be the brisket and the ribs. But then once you try it, you realize that both the chicken and the sausage are better than the ribs and the brisket.
Yeah, I had some pretty good brisket in mine. The last piece I just tried was very dry.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like...
It's hit or miss. I'm going to ask for a couple slices of fresh brisket, see what happens.
It's not that it's not chewable. So I don't want to say that, but it very much is...
It's not fall apart.
It's bordering tender beef jerky.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it is like a nice tender beef jerky. Has about the moisture level of a tender beef jerky.
No, it's got more than that. It's about as moist as chicken typically is. Not the juicy chicken, like chicken
when it's not cooked properly.
Well, when it's like you would get anywhere you normally would go.
Steve's gonna ask for new brisket. We're gonna see.
You know what I do want?
You want to? Oh, we still got biscuits over there. You want another one of these? Corn?
No, I'm good.
I'm gonna try some more of these beans again because I feel like I need to.
These have been sitting for a little while.
As I come back to the beans, what did I rate them?
I don't know. Are they getting worse or better?
I think they're getting a little bit better. Like, going back to them now, the flavor of them.
This is the card that matters
They're very good. I think I want some more chicken. And again, this like very lightly sweetened tea is very good.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, since it's all you can eat, you can pretty much ask for more of anything at any time. So, you know, if you want more brisket, if you want more sausage, I think I'm gonna try. No,
that chicken's amazing.
I'm just going for more chicken. Made another hunk of chicken here.
You want to try the brisket? Yeah, it's cut fresh.
Yeah, if you get some, I'll try it. Look at that, Steve. It's a carcass.
Oh, they don't debone it very well, do they?
No, it's like the chunks of whole chicken.
Chunks of old chicken?
Whole chicken.
Oh,
whole chicken. I'm gonna try this chicken again. That's good. Chicken's very tender.
Very. Surprising. And they bring it in massive chunks, which surprised me at how good it was.
I'm just eating right out of this bowl now. Man, those beans are so unique.
How's it going, toys?
Great, thanks.
Good, how are you?
Good. I got some red chocolate. And some broccoli.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Enjoy y'all.
Thank you.
So here are the other 2 plant-based items. The first one we'll try is this one.
What do you got?
The broth. It's a
So that is the scrumptious broth.
Try it with me, Steve. Come on.
Dude.
Oh, look,
Oh,
it's really crispy on the outside.
Is it?
Yeah.
like the smallest piece I'm gonna try possible.
You can't hear me talk? Can you hear me now? Am I not close enough? Okay, here is the plant-based sausage, the broth. It looks interesting, doesn't it? Alright, here we go.
It's got an aftertaste.
Wow.
One that I'm not fond of. It's not honestly.
I'm trying to make something taste like
it tastes
sauce.
it tastes more like meat than I thought it was going to. But it has an aftertaste.
How do they get that texture though if there's no meat in it? It's almost scary.
And how do they make it look like at the end of this one? You can see the little fat browns like it does in pork. How is that possible?
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
No, I don't like the
brat, not brat.
The plant sausage.
It's the not worst.
Plant sausage.
Are we rating that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Plant. Oh my.
It's got a bad aftertaste.
Okay. No to the plant sausage. Absolutely not. The cauliflower, yes. The plant sausage, run for the hills. I don't even want it on my plate.
Yeah, it's just bad.
I followed it up with a piece of chicken, which is delicious.
What's that last thing? Is it the rib chop?
Yeah, we gotta do the rib chop now. So it's on a piece of sugar cane.
Sugar cane?
We got sugar cane.
Like a real sugar cane?
Yeah. And it's like it almost looks like a baby meatloaf on a sugar cane. Doesn't it?
It does, man.
Fred, would you like another root beer or anything?
Yes, please. Can we get like just 3 or 4 more slices of the fresh brisket?
Okay. This right here, I'm going to tell you right now what it looks like and what it smells like.
Oh, it does say barbecue seasoned and glazed impossible.
So what it smells like right now and looks like is, have you ever made like the party meatballs in the crock pot with the ketchup and or the jelly and the
brown sugar and
that stuff? That's what it looks like. That's what it smells like. We're about to find out.
I can eat the whole thing. I'll just
Here, you can eat half of this.
I don't even want half of it. I just want to try the sugar cane.
Here, you take that. We'll try at the same time.
Dude, I'm not eating that much.
Just eat one of those and don't fry. Like I gave Steve a piece this big and he's cutting it. He cut a third off of it. You can't even. It's not even going to touch your palate.
Touch your potato salad all over. Okay. I don't know about this one. Carry on.
Hold on. Steve has the smallest piece of artificial meat.
Huge. It's better than the other one.
Yes. It's very spicy.
Very, very. Wow.
I didn't know it was going to be on melt your face off.
That's the spiciest thing we've had all. Let's get my drinks away.
That is very hot.
We need to have that sugar cane. Can you eat the sugar cane?
I guess for a plant-based option,
I don't want that at all.
this is better. This and the cauliflower, but man, I didn't think it said that it was spicy. That is so spicy.
It is. It's very spicy. Oh, it says rip roaring rib chop.
It's like a meatloaf, a baby meatloaf shaped meatball on a stick. It's very spicy. That's good flavor. But I eat meat. So, did you rate it?
Yeah.
14. Oh, there's 14.
Spicy meat chop.
Non-meat chop.
Plant meat chop.
And there's 2 hidden tacos.
So if you like spicy and you're looking for a meat-based option, there you go. We have put a dent in our food. We asked for some fresh brisket so we can give that a try. You know what? We're going to sit outside and we'll talk about this after and talk about in detail what it is. I don't want to go into too much detail about individual items yet. But
I will say this. The sides are a pretty good portion.
No, don't talk about it.
I'm saying about as much you get. The sides are a pretty good portion, and there's a lot with those 4 sides that you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, so there's a lot, especially for 2 people with these bowls. If there was 4 people,
yeah. I'm gonna try the mac and cheese again now after it's set a little bit.
They're telling me to chew the sugar cane. Let me pull it off of the.
I don't think you can eat it, but you chew it enough, it'll.
Yeah, you get it all out of the end.
Yeah, we're having fun finding
Oh yeah,
sweet.
Yeah.
People suck on those, eat those, or whatever you want to say, down in the South a lot.
Down where?
In the South. This is where we're at.
Them people, they chew on those things in the South.
The plantation people in New Orleans. Wow. You did that to that? Is it soft?
Look at these guys. They're
We got new toys, everybody!
Guys, like grown men coming in on horses like Steve.
I did a much better job of galloping.
It was funny. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for being here.
Okay, this one looks like it's got more bubbles in it.
Like, I want to eat another biscuit, but I also want to save room for dessert.
Yeah, I have to biscuit.
I don't want this plant stuff. So we can just put that over here.
The plant stuff tasted about like we thought it would. It tastes
I
like
the cauliflower.
Although they made a valiant effort, it tastes nothing like Rennie. Okay. That one, what was in that first one? That's more like your regular burgers.
I'm gonna give another rib a try. And I know it's been sitting there, okay? Like I will not judge it for sitting there and not being as hot as it could, but I want to see if it's any more tender than the other one. Because if you remember, my complaint so far about the ribs were that I thought they were just cheap. Like you can taste. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've had good quality ribs, and I've had cheap meat, and this tasted like it just tasted cheap. I mean, I could do with it not like falling off the bone.
It's not what you're proud.
But it's not nearly as just juicy as it should be. And it also doesn't have enough smoke. Like, maybe it's just the quality of the meat is what's causing all of that. Oh, flip you around.
The one, the only, Party Sauce Tech!
Who turned off the lights?
Up there, baby, up there.
Classic Rex. Classic Rex.
So, I've been eating around on this thing, right? Look, bone. All this is fat. All this is fat. There's some meat on the edge of it, but it's almost inedible. This whole piece is all like just the gristly fat rib meat, and then right on the end, right here, there's a little bit of meat, and it's like a hockey puck. That's unfortunate. It really is. By far the star of the show is the chicken, and the sausage is second for the meat. I'm going to try another piece of sausage here. There are multiple pieces all wrapped around this, making this circle. It looks like a snake.
It's like a shrimp. Actually, looks like a gooey dog.
I mean, honestly, like that rib that I just had, that I had, one right when it came out. It's no different. Maybe the one that's right when it came out was a little hotter.
I still got a biscuit left over.
I know.
If I can recommend something cool, just slice that biscuit open, put some brisket on top, some mac and cheese. You got one heck of a sandwich.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, here's a thicker piece for you.
All right, this is what they brought out as fresh brisket, and I'm going to tell you,
looks way better.
Yeah, look at this.
Huge
I'll
difference.
show you.
Here's the difference. Give me the other tongs.
Look at this. You can see this looks like it was freshly cut. Look at it.
Look at these differences.
Look at the difference.
This is the original.
Versus that.
That's all the new.
That versus that. All the difference in the world. And the other one, when it first came out, looked like that. It didn't change.
No, it looked just like that.
It looked just like that when it came out. So we got a whole platter of this brisket.
Let's try this now.
You know what? It's like this is starting to remind me of Ohana, where you go and like the first platter you get, the wings are always cold.
Yeah.
The steak is always like way overcooked, and you have to ask for like the second platter to actually get the fresh food. Let me get in here. Okay, thicker piece.
It's much better than the first one.
Still not as tender as it should be.
Not as tender, but it is good.
Better than the first one. Juicier than the first one. But no, you know what I think? It's overcooked a little, first off.
It is overcooked.
But I also think it was probably cooked too fast.
Yeah, I need a pen.
Cooked too fast and overcooked. Man, I want that to be good so bad.
It's not terrible.
Well, of course it's not. I wouldn't call it terrible. But you set expectations for this stuff. I mean, you can taste the smoke flavor in it. But either this one was like super rushed.
It's better than the first one.
We got boys, everybody!
The first one had better flavor, like the char on the outside.
I honestly think that the brisket at Regal Eagle on the sandwich is better than this.
I'm not going to go that far.
When you get it good, that's a quick service restaurant.
Yeah, but you can't say just because it's a quick service restaurant it tastes better than this. You compare the two briskets side by side together.
It's
this is better. This
Regal
is a better
Eagle
brisket.
is a little inconsistent, where sometimes the brisket's drier than others. But I don't think this is like miles ahead of it by any means.
This is nowhere near polite.
Oh no. No. Yeah, I mean, it really is. It is a quality over quantity thing, for real. But it's also about an availability thing. You know, if you're in the park and this is where and you want to eat full service in Hollywood Studios, this is one of your options. Huh. Slowing down.
What's that?
I'm impressed.
We're getting there. Yeah, the sides are a lot.
There's a lot of food.
I think that when we reevaluate in a couple months, we should probably have different size portions.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it's a party of four, party of two.
Yeah, this is like for 4 people.
Well, we were talking about. He said, "I want to try all sides." Like, you don't understand. That's 8 sides for the 2 of us. Is 4 sides, and these are big sides.
But they're huge. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not gonna work.
But you have to rent the opening day. What better day?
Yeah.
To try.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was very good.
I'm glad we're enjoying. Am I able to take anything out of your rate point, yes? You can tell me.
You want any more of this?
I don't know.
I'll give you a minute. I'm going to grab the drink.
Okay.
And that way I can
Thank
give
you.
more time. Are you doing okay with your drinks, my friend?
I could use another one, please. Thank you.
Another beer?
For now, I am. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more of this stuff, and then she can run away with it to her heart's desire.
Stack with it. Put what you don't want in there. When you're done with it.
I really wanted another corn on the cob, but I just don't think I can eat it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, so is it time to tell Steve, guys, about the corn on the cob? You ready?
I already know it's got stuff I didn't like, so I scraped it off. It's all it's all sitting right there.
That's the cheese.
Yeah.
Then you know what's under the cheese. The base.
It's like a sour cream something though.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, it was not good.
And Steve absolutely hates mayonnaise, but you did.
I scraped it all off and then I wiped it down with my napkin. Look at this napkin. It's all inside here.
You liked it all off?
I did not like it at all.
Because Steve hates it, but I didn't say anything to him because I'm like,
I could taste it.
I wanted to try.
I could taste it. It was gross.
Yeah, because it's in Mexican street corn. It's mayonnaise and then all the stuff on top.
I didn't know what it was, but I knew I did not like it. What are we getting for desserts? I can have them on here.
I don't know. Oh, what did I not rate? Did I rate everything? Let's see. I'm going back to see what I rated the brisket because yeah, that's I think about right.
So the Mexican street corn that they do in Mexico is different.
I think it's always mayonnaise.
No, it's not. They have a garlic butter that they use. And
wait, you mean in Mexico and Epcot?
In Epcot, yes.
That's not Mexico.
No, I didn't say. I said in Mexico.
I love it. Steve refers to countries, but it's always in Epcot. It's not in real life.
Okay, in the Mexican pavilion, they use a garlic butter, and they put it on right there, and then they use the cotija cheese. What do we do in apple pie?
I love the corn, the African corn, back in Africa at Animal Kingdom. That stuff is good.
I don't know that one.
I'm gonna do a little more sausage here before I give it up for the night and move on to dessert.
I'm running out of space here.
A little sausage with some spicy sauce.
So I should have saved the room here. I was writing notes of why I rated things the way I rated them.
Steven noticed I've been eating all this.
They know what?
Steven, okay, notice I've been eating all the mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is good. Very good. I like it.
Peach tea. I love how that's not sweet.
I wish it was a little sweeter.
It makes me happy.
I wish it was a little sweeter.
I mean, I could see it would
somewhere in the middle.
It would satisfy more people if it was sweeter, probably. But for me, I don't like drinking the calories, so this is perfect.
I don't do flavor. I don't do fake sugar. I don't do the powder added after the fact because it never dissolves.
We don't have to let management know anything about the food. This is the great thing for them, is how much free reviews and publicity they get based on us just doing this. And we know that Disney goes back, the culinary team, and they watch these videos. So you don't have to tell people, they do this. I know that some of the stuff that we've done in the past has been seen by the culinary team specifically at Epcot, because I've been talked to by those people about what they saw in the videos and how they've attempted to change things. And I've never noticed big differences in the stuff that they supposedly attempted to change, but it was feedback that they actually do watch this stuff, especially on a new restaurant. They're going to go back and see what people are saying. What are you going to get?
Well, if we get these two,
yeah, just get the.
Well, we're going to ask if we could try
the chocolate one too.
No, actually, I'd rather try. I think I'd rather try the cupcake instead.
It's a children's dessert,
but
it's for the little riders. I don't want a plain cupcake.
It's not.
Do the chocolate.
It's got graham cracker buttercream.
It's a Disney.
I actually want to know about this. Why? I want to try this, but it has no meat, dairy, eggs, or honey in it.
The silk pie. Why don't we just get all of them?
If you don't let us. Otherwise, I want the cheese. I want apple pie and a cheesecake.
We want to try all the desserts. Don't you think we should try all the dessert? What's the Chuck? What's the soup du jour?
Soup of the day.
It's the soup of the day, and I have hiccups now. Probably from talking and eating. But they are welcome to take all of this now and bring on the dessert. Would you say?
Stack it up.
Oh my gosh, these sides are huge. Like huge. All right. Ooh. I'm feeling it, Steve. It's starting to hit me heavy. How long have we been in here?
6.
Going on 2 hours now?
It's about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, we've been putting a dent in it.
We have been.
For sure.
We've eaten a lot of food.
Ooh.
It hurts a little bit now. We're getting to that point. I'd say we got our $45, but
I mean, agreed the side should be small, especially with a 2-person table.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot.
Or they should, well, see, yeah. That's the thing, we want to try different sizes, so they should have made them smaller portions.
Yeah.
But I will, well, we'll talk about it later.
I got food on my review card.
I got stains.
I'm going to go ahead and do...
apple pie and cheesecake.
No, I'm going to do the...
Oh, the atmosphere and all that?
Yeah, I think...
I don't have any more room, I got to run on the back. What is it, service, atmosphere, and...
Overall experience, yeah.
Is the overall just the average of all of our numbers?
No, the overall is just like...
How much you enjoyed it?
Yeah. Okay. But then we'll add it all, and that'll really be the overall. You know what? Leave the overall off. Atmosphere and service.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're done with stuff now.
All right. Now with our desserts, what were we looking at? Did we have any questions on them?
How big are they?
There are 5.
How big are they?
They're actually going to be conveniently small enough to have like 5 bites. They're miniature mason jars. Think about 3 or 4 fingers at the bottom of your soda cup. How that's
Oh, so they're small.
Yeah.
Can we try them all?
You can try one per person 4 times, my friend.
Okay. I mean, we'd share them all. We don't want 8 of them. We don't want 8 of them.
No, I mean like.
Yeah.
One per person. Now, I do want to let you know, if it does get a little hectic in here, not everyone will be okay with that.
Understood.
I know we're trying everything. It's our first day, and I
Thank
have
you.
attack reflex.
Thank you very much.
My little asterisk at the end.
I completely understood.
All right. get all these ears of Tetris working for me.
It's impressive to see you even attempt to carry all that at once.
If you hear the crash,
Right when you go around the corner.
It was Hannah.
If you hear the crash, it was not. It was Partysaurus texting you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
she's
let me have
giving-
mine.
she's-
Let me have mine.
She's giving us all the desserts.
Yeah.
She's giving us all the desserts, and she with the I don't know, warning, I guess, that don't expect that all the time. But I mean, this is what I told Steve with this kind of stuff, right? This is my spoon.
Do you want to go ahead and do our review now while we're here?
No, we'll wait till we get out and it's quiet. But like I told Steve with when it comes to something like this, they're like, oh, you get one dessert, right? Well, if you want to try two, well, if you don't, first off, if you don't like something, they're going to bring you something else, right?
Sure.
So if you eat the one, regardless, if you eat the one and you don't like it and you want to try something else, there's no way they're not going to let you get another one. If you eat it and you eat it all because you like it and you want another one, there's no way they're not going to give you another one. So I feel like that's always going to happen. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to reduce waste.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole point
100%.
of it all. Is like we just don't want everyone getting everything because obviously there's going to be a lot of waste. I feel like tonight, because we're reviewing it, that's okay. Because, okay, if it costs Disney an extra 25 cents in food,
To get us,
we're doing them a service.
Absolutely.
So, I don't feel bad about that.
Choice of one mini pie in a jar. Ernest.
She has been great so far.
She has been great.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that later.
Steve, you're really far away.
That's okay.
My Mickey pen
Still clean somehow.
for all the reviews, and we're in the poppin' section.
Feel pretty good about my numbers.
I do too.
Think it was honest?
It's got a bunch of like.
Mine, look, here's the thing. Mine's got orange stains on it.
Mine does too. I don't know how it happened, but it's very dirty.
Could have been on our fingers when we're holding them up. You know.
So what we got 4 desserts. Let's write them on here.
Well, we got 5 desserts.
Wait, we got 5?
Yeah. I'm going to need a new card or the back or something. No, you know what? I'll fit them in there.
Okay, so dessert
So you have
time.
cheesecake.
So cheesecake.
Silk pie. Apple pie.
Silk pie, that's the chocolate.
Yep. Apple pie.
Apple.
Peach strawberry.
That's the plant-based, right?
Well, it doesn't say plant-based, just made without meat or dairy.
Oh yeah, so okay, so it's vegan.
Like
whatever.
vegan, yeah, or vegan or gluten or one of those.
So peach and what?
Peach strawberry pie,
Strawberry.
and then the cupcake. If it's your base cupcake.
Cupcake.
Okay, so I've already got the pie and the cheesecake on there. Don't look.
Wait, you can't rate them yet?
No, I wrote them on here to save time.
Okay.
Silk pie, peach strawberry.
Yeah, we'll go over the notes after, and we'll talk about it all at the end.
Okay.
And what the great thing about this is I feel like we talked about this before, but I feel like to be able to review a dining experience, to be able to review a hotel experience, to be able to review anything that is of significant expense, you have to pay the money out of your pocket to review it. Otherwise, no matter what you say, you hear people say, "Oh, I can be unbiased about that. I can give my honest opinion when it's free." No, you can't. You just can't. Like, I wouldn't even do that.
The only time you can do that is if it's absolutely awful.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's like I equate it back. Well, this one, for instance, is a big one, right? Like reviewing this, the opinion based on whether or not you paid for it or not, it's gonna change you. It's always gonna change you.
Yeah.
And then also, I think back to like the people who did all the media invites for the Star Cruiser, the Star Wars Star Cruiser, like all you heard was this is the most amazing thing ever, but that's because they didn't pay $4,000. They paid nothing. So they went in, enjoyed this Star Cruiser thing for the day. It was fun. But then at the end of it, they didn't have to write a check for $3,000. So it's an absolutely jaded review. There's no way around it. It's hard. That's why I would not review to show food, to show the restaurant, to kind of show the experience that you're having. That's fine. But to actually review it and review the quality, the value, all of that, you have to pay for it with your own money. You have to. That's just my opinion. And we are. I'm gonna pay $50 for this meal at the end, so that's gonna be factored into my review. No, you're never interrupting.
Sure, cupcake a la 4 people.
Cool.
What's that? You finished that dessert? You want another round? Absolutely. Right here. You have Billy's silk chocolate pie.
Oh, they are like little mini pieces.
Yeah. You have Bo's blueberry and lemon curd cheesecake. You have Gruff's apple pie.
Come in, Mother Bird. We have a yard sale in the
you have Bo's apple pie and Gruff's strawberry peach.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy, my friends. Honestly, they're all fantastic, but I do love the cheesecake and I do love the silk.
Thank you. Okay, hold on. We got the yard sale thing.
Customers approaching the drive. Slicing money in a jar for something to eat. Get on. It's a lemonade. We've got a lemonade here. Lemonade stand? That's not a yard sale.
All right, so let's start with the chocolate silk pie. No, let's do the plant-based.
Wait, let's just look at them all first. Let's show them.
So there is the plant-based. You can see light better this way.
This is not a flattering view. Looking up my nose. Okay, so here are all these. This one is what?
That is the peach strawberry.
Peach strawberry. I'm gonna tilt these up just so you guys can see the inside of them. Look at that. It looks like big chunks of peaches in there. Look at it.
Okay, I got them in order the way I think I'm gonna like them.
So that's the peach strawberry.
Peach strawberry. This is the
chocolate silk, which looks good. It's almost like a chocolate mousse inside of these tiny little jars. I love it.
The lemon blueberry.
Lemon, blueberry.
And the apple pie.
This is the cheesecake.
That's cheesecake.
Lemon blueberry cheesecake.
This is the apple pie. It looks incredible.
So really, they only give you one of these? They give you all you can eat food, and then they only give you this one?
I'm going to ask her because she said, what's that? You finished your first round, you want another one?
Oh, you can get another one.
I bet you can get more, so I'm going to ask her for sure.
There's and that. The apple pie looks really good.
The apple pie looks amazing.
It really does.
And there's the Forky.
And there's Forky, the children's dessert.
It's a little bit of buttercream, so.
All right, time to hit them all.
Here's our new napkins and new these. So why don't we start with this one, the strawberry peach.
Strawberry peach. I mean, it looks like a big hunk of peach in there.
Yeah, it's a big piece of peach.
Oh, and strawberry. I got both in one bite. Maybe. There it goes.
Thank you.
Strawberry and peach and whipped cream and like, I think there's some granola, graham cracker stuff.
I think so.
All right.
Better than I thought it was going to be.
Whatever is in the cinnamon in there, it tastes like apple pie filling. But with peaches. Don't you think?
It's actually good. It's really good. What does it say? It doesn't say anything.
It's not too sweet, which is good.
It's got a little tartness to it. Whipped cream helps
like
balance it out.
Sweet stuff.
Whipped cream is probably your sweetener. It helps balance it out. It's got a nice little gel. Whatever's in there with the peaches and the strawberries.
That's what tastes like apple pie mixture.
It's very good, actually. Way better than I thought it was going to be.
All right, chocolate silk.
Chocolate silk.
Oh, that's way thicker than I thought.
You gotta go. It does look like you're struggling.
No, I thought it was gonna be like mousse, but it is much thicker than that.
You gotta get to the bottom of that graham cracker.
Yeah, it's much thicker than like mousse.
Oh, that is thick.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's rich.
Very. In a good way.
Yeah. That is way better than I thought it was gonna be. That one is sweet.
That one's sweet, but it is very bittersweet chocolate.
It is chocolate lover's heaven is what
It is like a brownie.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like a thick mousse.
I want to enjoy them all before I rate them. I like that. I didn't think I would like either of these two. They're both fantastic. That one's real good.
That is a lot of chocolate.
It's a good finisher though.
If you like chocolate, it is a lot of chocolate. It tastes like chocolate cake. Chocolate cake,
but all creamy.
In a...
Oh, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like the chocolate from the 7-layer chocolate cake.
It tastes like a chocolate cake, but in a mousse.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it tastes like.
It tastes like one from Top of the World Lounge.
Really fudgy chocolate cake.
And to be clear, there's no fudge whatsoever. No texture to it.
No.
It's like a thick pudding.
Like
all
really,
it is.
really thick. Like, I don't know if it was like, it's because it was in like a freezer or really cold. But that's basically what it tastes like to me.
We do have a question.
Yes.
For normal times, whatever, coming in, if you order a dessert, you eat it. Are the desserts technically, if you eat that one, you can get another one? Okay, perfect.
Well, you can enjoy, my friends. I'm never going to stop you.
No, these are just kind of confusing the way everything was written. We were talking about this a lot. That's the only complaint we have, really. And like,
there's not even anywhere that says that it's all you can.
There isn't anywhere that says
nowhere.
We were checking on that too.
I agree. It's a family style experience, which means all you can enjoy. I think Disney words specifically.
They need it if they're trying to push people that way.
Yeah.
If they're trying to push people to that, we need it. We weren't sure. It was. This is the whole thing. This is the most confusing thing of the whole thing was just trying to read the menu.
I also think that a lot of our all you can eat establishments are family style, so I think they're getting away from saying all you can.
And just saying family style.
Yes, I like
Perfectly.
to say that to communicate the
Sure. Yeah. The only thing that was confusing about this is that, we totally agree with the whole proportioning now, so there's not a lot of waste. We completely get that. But like especially like this, it says choice of one per person.
Yes.
So it's like
exactly. So it's normally
per round.
Per round. So if you eat one.
Let's say a family of 4 comes in and 2 of the kids will like cupcakes and the adults would like 2 cheesecakes.
Yeah.
If they finish them and they'd like to do another round, we absolutely can do that for them.
And you
just can't.
can you switch them up?
Yeah. Exactly. So if you'd like, for instance, if there's a party 4 here and all 4 of you wanted to try each and every dessert at the same time, you can do that.
So
Just for waste.
I'll be here Monday. If I just want to sit here and eat desserts all day, can I do
You
that?
absolutely can. And I'll
Wonderful.
be here Monday. I'll be readily available to serve
Be an
as much as you
expensive
want.
dessert service.
Well, I mean watermelon too. That watermelon, I like that watermelon. The mint.
It's very subtle.
We would like more mint, to be honest, but it's very good. Thank you very much.
Feedback, of course. It's been a pleasure, my friends. If there's anything else you can let me know.
One last question.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
Do you take the ain't a pass holder discounts here?
Oh, my dear. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't believe we're doing any discounts.
That's fine.
That does not mean that we might possibly take them in the future, but at the moment, they are not doing it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, let me introduce you to the least favorite toy in the toy box. Our toy bill.
Can you split it between us? Evenly?
Do you have a toy shredder?
Here we go. Wait a minute.
It is fun. Earlier today, I had to check someone's manufacture date. They didn't understand.
That's funny.
And then just one last one of these, whatever. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so this is the cheesecake. And what is it? Blueberry something?
Lemon
cheesecake?
blueberry.
Lemon blueberry cheesecake. Oh, I like that.
It's a little more tart than I expected. I love lemon blueberry cheesecake. That's good.
Yeah, it has all the stuff.
Got me with a little bit of tartness at the beginning.
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
But it's got all Cory does dad jokes. Steven, I'm at that point in my life where I'm just gonna accept that that's me. I'm the dad. I'm the middle-aged dad I can do dad jokes now.
Yeah, it's allowed.
I'm allowed.
His girls think it's funny. Me, not so much. His girls do.
Taylor's almost the
Taylor's
point where she roll her eyes.
She's like, come on, Dad, really?
Almost.
Lucy still thinks everything's funny.
Yeah.
All right, get in there, get you some apple pie.
Look at it. This one is the one I was most excited for because it looks like...
This better not disappoint me.
Like, look at that. Like, that looks so good.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Spiced very well.
Not nearly as sweet as I'd expect.
Exactly.
Not nearly as sweet as I expected.
Yep.
Based on all the others?
That is not sweet at all. So I would rank them, sweetness is probably, that one doesn't have as much sweetness. This one has a little bit more sweeter than that.
That needs something though.
I need sugar.
It's too...
It's very good though. It's good.
There's something in it that's sucking the moisture out of my mouth.
Now see, I don't get the dryness at all. It's very good. It's just not very sweet. Look at the mini paper plate.
Where's the mini one?
Let's try this guy and then we'll...
Something in that's weird. In the, Go ahead, just eat it. I don't want any of that.
You don't want to try it at all?
No.
Oh, dude, it's filled with fudge.
And the forky is edible.
Yeah, it's sugar cookie.
So, the chocolate hit the spot.
Oh, dude, you might have to try this.
Man, I keep going back to the chocolate.
The chocolate's very good.
But I want to try this one again. The cheesecake one.
Okay. Cake is dry.
It's a tiny cupcake.
They put the chocolate...
It's a Disney cupcake. They're always for looks. Always.
Yeah.
Disney cupcakes were created for Instagram.
And then...
They were. They don't taste good. It might be cornstarch.
There's no flavor in this at all.
Alright, I gotta rate these.
Yeah, we don't need that. Alright.
Cheesecake.
It's got a nice buttery graham cracker too.
Wow, I am too full. I can't eat it. It's ridiculous.
Try the apple pie again.
Can I borrow your phone real quick just to add this up so that when we get outside we can talk about it? I'm gonna add up my total score for the restaurant. Alright, huh? Did you use any half points? I did not.
I did. Basically, what I started with was I gave something. I was like, oh, that's not quite as good as what I rated the other thing. I would lower it.
Yeah.
Man, that's still got tartness. Actually, I like this apple pie a lot. I wish it was a little sweeter.
I'm gonna say chocolate.
Chocolate's probably the best. Yeah, I really like that. I wish it was a little bit sweeter.
Chocolate, and then the cheesecake second.
I like the apple pie. I wish it was a little sweeter.
There's something going on in the apple that
I think it's a little bit too much, not make it cinnamon. I think
it's maybe it's the cinnamon because I kept saying it was drying out my mouth.
It might be
which
the
is kinda
nutmeg too.
weird.
It might be the nutmeg.
Yeah, or cinnamon to totally dry.
I like the cinnamon. I like it a lot.
I do too. I think it just takes a little bit away from the apple.
I do like how it's diced into little pieces
Yes,
of apple.
same.
I like that.
All right, friends, these are for you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If they don't work, I have one of Andy's extra pens ready for you.
Oh, wow.
That is.
Oh, we'll
Is
take
it
it.
really? We can use
I want
this?
it.
We can use this pen.
Come see me next time I'll be performing with Bo Peep and her shoes.
Thank you. Look at Steve signing his bill with the gigantic pen. That is crazy. I'm gonna do it. Let's see here. It does work. It's gonna be a really weird signature. What is that? Wow. I'm gonna round this to the nearest half. The final score. Nearest half. Well, to the nearest 0.5.
Oh, you mean your averaging?
Yeah. What is it? What is this? 8. Tell me, because I don't want to see. See my score.
I'm not going to. Here, move. Turn it back on.
Wow.
I got any pictures. No, wait, can I have this? Did you get rid of it?
Yeah. It actually surprised me. I'm surprised once I factored it up what my score was.
Use the big one.
Ha ha ha. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so the total. Is it already added? No, it's
for both.
I know, but it's not added.
No.
So you added yours? Half of
added
it?
Yeah.
Half of this?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, here we go. Wait. There's like a pin hanging out the side. How was this to do?
If you don't want to do the math.
I know the math. Yeah.
You're writing like a 4-year-old. What is wrong with your handwriting?
Hold on. Hold on. It's hanging out of there. What are you supposed to do?
Mine looks just, look at my, here's my signature, look. My signature looks really good.
It's like...
Thank you. He's having a really hard time writing with this thing.
It is. It's a full hand.
I had no problems.
It's the pen is. See, there's a pin inside of it, and it's a Walt Disney World Resorts pin. And I'm like, I'm gonna bring this home to Stephanie and let her carry it around in her purse. All right, Steve.
Wait, let me have mine up real quick over here. Oh, I didn't rate the desserts. Give me your
There's
pen.
the pin. You didn't rank your desserts
Not yet.
Oh, come on.
It won't take me long. I know what I want.
Go ahead and then do your add up real quick and get your final.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Alright, y'all. We have a special day right here. We're celebrating an unboxing day.
You can't see me.
Did you do the cupcake too? Did you rate the
No.
cupcake? Okay, I'm not gonna rate that then. So, how many different things do you have to make sure we have the same? Oh, we don't need that.
We don't have it. Just add yours up and then divide it by how many items you have.
Yep.
That's what
How
I
many
did.
did you have?
I had 22 items. 22 scores. All right, guys, we're about to head out. We're going to unveil our scores for the evening. Look at that hat. Holy cow. That's cool. 16 more likes to 900. Come on, guys. We got over 1,400 here. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I just ate for 2.5 hours. I'm like so full.
I'm hurting. I've not had that much food in a long time.
I reviewed everything I possibly could. I promised an in-depth review. We did an in-depth review. And that pen is humongous. So total after
I only got 21.
After a 20% tip, is
What else did you rate?
$56. I had the potato salad.
That's right.
$56.
That's not right.
So we're talking $224 for a family of 4.
Really, that's lower than I thought it was going to be.
Mine was different than what I thought it would be too. But
guess
that's
if we
okay.
round
Don't
up-
change it.
I'm not.
Okay, let's go.
Let's make sure we get everything. You got your card?
I do.
Are you sure?
I do.
You always forget it.
I do.
Okay. I'm taking this with me.
I guess I
Here.
should take this.
Put this in your bag, so I don't have to carry it. But I do want it.
You're taking the crayons?
Yeah, the pencils.
Oh, they're pencils?
Yeah. You want your Mickey pen?
No. Oh yeah.
No. Oh, I know why mine's lower than I expected it to be. You gotta put the pen back.
I'm taking it. It's coming home with me. We're not allowed to take it.
You see the safety kind of. Let me see it. No, put it down.
Fine. All right, guys. We came. We did it. Roundup Rodeo BBQ. Done. All right. And I am so full right now. Hey, look at the hay bales. Those are cool. Thank you.
Thank you. My belly hurts.
Woo! Man,
A little bit nippy.
that is I am very, very full.
You're welcome.
Thank you, too.
We'll look at it at night. All it up.
All right, we got to go find somewhere where we can talk.
Sit down. Hey, what about nobody's ever over in the little triangle by Melrose and we're here by the Muppets. So we should over there.
Over there, it's probably faster to go this way.
Is it?
It's very dark over there, though. We need somewhere with light
Well, let's go
so we
find
can talk. Oh my goodness! No, they do not include the tip on the bill. You add the tip.
Parties of 6 or more.
Oh, parties of 6 or more.
18% is automatically added.
Okay. We were not a party of 6 or more, though we ate like we were a party of 6 or more. All right, 1,500 of you here, guys. If you've enjoyed the stream so far tonight, make sure to smash the thumbs up. Help us out. Let us know you're enjoying the stream. Also, it really does help us out a lot. So hit the thumbs up. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Oh man, my belly.
My belly hurts too.
That is I've been eating like really clean over the last couple weeks, and tonight was like a cheat meal, and I think I'm gonna be severely regretting
We should go
the
up,
amount of food that I ate.
There's the benches up there by the dinosaur that have lights above them.
By the dinosaur.
Yeah, up Gertie up there in the lagoon.
I feel like we can find a spot here.
Here, but nothing's lit up.
I know, it's so dark.
Even over there, there's no lights over there. Unless you just want to stand somewhere.
We'll find a spot here.
Hi, Cory.
Hi, how are you? Find a spot over here.
Oh, no, that's gonna be loud. The slinky dog's gonna be running.
I feel like I got punched in the stomach.
Dude, it hurts so bad.
Oh.
No, there would be one, but somebody's there.
All right, here's some garbage cans with light.
Okay.
We got a spot.
Those are vlogger tables anyways.
We got a spot. Vlogger tables.
All right.
Actually, this table over here will probably work.
Light enough?
Yeah, I think if we do it this way. All right, give us a second, guys.
Opposite direction.
All right, there we go.
We know which one. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Man, so
yes, sir.
We went to Woody's Roundup Barbecue. Not Woody's. It's not Woody's.
It's Roundup Rodeo.
It's just Roundup Rodeo. Everyone wanted to call it Woody's, and then I think Disney like changed it last minute. But we rated. Like Steve and I rated. This thing's not wide enough. You gotta get closer.
Oh, I don't want to be this close to you.
We rated like everything that we ate tonight on a scale of 1 to 10. Everything. From the tea that we drank to the shape of the fork.
To the fake meat.
No, we didn't do the shape of we did do the fake meat. So we rated everything on a scale of 1 to 10 individually throughout the whole entire night. So, and then we've added them all together and averaged them out to give our average score, which I think is fair because it's the restaurant as a whole. Because there's a lot to eat at this restaurant. There's the meats, and then there's the sides, and then there's the experience of being there, the service also. I think that it's a very fair way to rate it.
Yes.
Don't you think?
I think so. And I think we did a good job. We're always honest about it. So I think we do a great job of and from two different perspectives too.
So like from the meats. Let's go to the no. Let's start with the biscuits.
Start in order. Let's go to the biscuits.
Let's start with the biscuits.
Okay.
So I thought the biscuits were delicious.
Yes.
I wanted a little bit more out of them as far as like being a little bit more. They almost seem like something you get right out of the store, like out of like a tube of the biscuit things, like a Pillsbury biscuit thing that you just make at home. There was nothing like special about them. They were good and they weren't dry, but there was nothing special. The jelly was delicious.
So for me, I ate a lot of biscuits plain to try them. It was a very flavorful biscuit. I like they had the balance of the salt on top. I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
And you could see the cheese inside. The cheese helps keep it moist.
Yeah.
It was one of the moistest biscuits I've ever had. It was definitely not dry. So
what did you rate the biscuits?
So actually I rated the biscuits at a 9.5 because here's why. I thought they were fantastic. I tried to imagine them with butter or apple butter.
Yeah.
They would have been a 10 for me. They had butter or apple butter, no questions whatsoever. They would have been a 10. I will say that after I had the biscuit second, after eating the first round, if I would have rated it at that point in time, it would have been lower. But I did rate them at a 9.5. I liked them.
I rated the biscuits a 7.
Really?
And I liked them. But I think there's obviously room to improve them to make them better than what they are.
I thought the biscuits were good.
So, and a 7 isn't bad. A 7 is saying it's good, but has room for improvement and could be better. So biscuits for me were a 7. The salads, I thought all were good, and I really thought they kind of complemented each other. I said that from when we were in there, that I was kind of weird at first with this idea of having the 3-hour dining review gets longer.
Yeah,
yes, it does.
It does.
I told you.
We had 21 of these
The most in-depth dining room. We're not going through all these. The most in-depth dining room. No, we'll just do them as groups now.
Yeah.
So the salads, I'll tell you, while they were all, I thought they all like complemented each other.
Yep.
My favorite one ended up being the which one was it?
Rex's romaine with the
the romaine. The romaine salad.
Of the dressing.
The romaine salad, just because yes, that green goddess dressing was delicious, and it was a more like rounded salad. The other things were kind of like not really salads. I mean, so I think everyone is going to enjoy the romaine one. The other two, and watermelon's good too, but it was all fresh. That was the whole thing. No concerns about the freshness of the salads. Well, do we have to rate it each of them?
Just rate them.
An 8 to the romaine, and the other two I gave a 7.
Yeah, I'm going to be higher than Cory is on most of mine. I nailed yours.
Okay. We just have a slightly different scale.
I nailed yours in order. You nailed mine in order. The watermelon was very fresh, very fantastic. I love the water. Look, to be fair, that shouldn't have been a salad.
Yeah.
It was a good dessert fruit, but I love fruit. So I gave the watermelon a 9, the tomato salad an 8.5.
Yep.
And a 7.5 for the romaine salad. Only because I don't eat dressing, and it was just plain. The pumpkin seeds were good. The cranberry was good. There was no apple. It was missing the apple. There was one piece of kale. So there was missing a few things. So
out of the sides, the corn for me is what I have rated as the highest.
Mine's the lowest.
The side items was the corn, which is funny because as I tried them individually, and then when you see how much I ate of different ones, the one that I rated the highest isn't the one I ate the most of, which is kind of funny because it's a little bit hard to eat the corn on the cob, the street corn. It's very messy, and especially on stream. But when I tried them individually, it's the one I rated the highest. So at the highest end, I rated the corn an 8. Was what I rated out of all the sides. The lowest side that I rated would have been the potato salad out of 6, which is kind of funny because I thought the potato salad was fine. The problem is, once again, it's not different enough from what I can just go buy at Publix. So I wanted something different, like have some bigger chunks of potato, maybe throw some dill in there.
Their red skin potatoes were supposed to be their claim to fame.
But it was very like, there wasn't a lot of chunks.
Yeah.
So potato salad for me was the lowest at a 6.
So mine was, the mac and cheese was my highest actually. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was nice, thick, and creamy. I had it at an 8.5, the baked beans at an 8, and the corn was a 6. I could tell instantly there was something on that corn that I did not like. The corn itself, it was very sweet and very good, but I did not like whatever was on the outside of it. I gave it a 6. Same scale as yours, but different order.
Yeah. Meats. So four meats. The
I'm
real
gonna be a
meats.
lot more kind than the
We're going to talk about the real meats. So the lowest rated meat for me out of all the meats was the brisket. Actually, they were tied. The brisket and ribs got the same rating from me at a 5 for the brisket and the ribs. Even with the new brisket that wasn't quite as dry as the first one, it was like a little flavor vacuumy and just it was overcooked. The ribs by far were now looking back on it, probably would put the ribs a notch lower than the brisket, just because at least the few that we had were almost, a lot of it was inedible. You couldn't even eat it. It was just too gristly. So yeah, not the best at all. Number 1 for me by far was the chicken. And I rated the chicken a 9 because I think the chicken, again, when you compare it to not only just on property, surprisingly, there's a lot of good barbecue chicken on property. Regal Eagle has a really good smoked chicken, and so does Flame Tree Barbecue over in Animal Kingdom has a really good smoked chicken. And this one lived up to those even better. So, comparing all of them, chicken by far the best of the meats, and not only good, but excellent.
We were the same exact order of meats. I did rate the ribs a notch lower. I gave them a 7. I gave the brisket a 7.5, and it's a shame because I really love brisket, and the flavor was good on the first one, but everything else that you said about the second one, I gave the sausage an 8 and the chicken a 9 as well.
You can still cancel your reservation and get roast. I would recommend that.
I could. Wow, I like them.
So for the plant-based stuff, I mean, I don't know that we're the greatest at reviewing the plant-based stuff, but honestly, I'm open-minded about it. Even though I would rather eat the meat, I'm still open-minded with trying it. And you know, the cauliflower was great. Like, I would like to just have that as a side. I gave the cauliflower a 7. Because,
I gave it a 7, but I thought it was not as good.
Because I like cauliflower, and I thought that was a good side. The other ones, neither of the meats did really anything for me. I guess if you can't eat meat or you're not eating meat, hopefully you're not trying to make it taste exactly like meat, because it doesn't. And that second one was quite spicy. I gave the sausage, the fake sausage, a 3 because it was weird to me.
I gave it a 4.
and then the other one on the stick I gave a 5, and it was very spicy. Like way spicier than I thought it would be. Oh, the tea. What did you rate your tea?
I gave it I think it's higher now than I should have given it. I gave it an 8.
I give the tea a 7.
It had good flavor, but I wanted it sweeter. I probably should have been at a 7.
And I think I probably gave it a 7 because of what it was like, because I appreciated it not being real sweet. So, desserts.
We're going to agree and disagree.
I mean, my favorite was the chocolate.
Chocolate pie, I gave an 8.5 too.
I gave an 8 to the chocolate. And then my lowest was the apple.
See, my apple was second highest at 8.0. I like the apple pie. I wish it was a little bit sweeter.
The apple and the peach, I both gave a 5.
I gave the peach strawberry a 7.5. The what was the last one? The cheesecake I gave an 8 too. And the apple pie I gave an 8 too.
Yeah, cheesecake I gave a 7. So overall atmosphere, it's a little loud in there for a table service restaurant, but it's the style of restaurant. It's what they're going for, and it is very cool. It's very unique. There's no restaurant like that anywhere in the world. There isn't, because it's a Toy Story themed restaurant. You can't find that anywhere else except for right here. And I gave the overall atmosphere an 8.
This is where this is what's raised my score a little bit, because I was very pleased with the atmosphere, very pleased with everything, except for the noise. It was hard to hear. I gave it a 9.5. I thought the Andy's Coming thing was really good. The dance party, the theming was very well done, sticking to the whole story of Andy building it with stuff. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good, except for the noise. If the noise was lower level, and that's not necessarily their fault. It could be some acoustics. We were under a little awning before it raised into the higher level.
Yeah.
But we were next to some very loud people.
Steven asked for my mac and cheese rating was a 7 for the mac and cheese.
I love the mac and cheese.
The atmosphere is cool. It's neat. It's different than what I expected. There's more intricate like details and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. Overall service, I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 9.5 again. Again, I thought she was fantastic, except for I couldn't hear it sometimes.
It's opening night.
Yeah.
It's opening night of a restaurant, and believe me, like, I don't want people to think that 8 is a bad score.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to get a 9.5 or a 10 for me. You got to be way above and beyond. 8 is a great score, especially for an opening night. No, and they were on in there.
I gave the atmosphere and the service higher scores than I gave the food, so I think it was.
Part of it for me was obviously there was something that was forgotten. I'm not going to take that off. That has nothing to do with the score.
See, I forgot about that because I didn't want that.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the score because she was fantastic.
Yeah, and she was balancing a lot of large tables.
It's just that there's always room for improvement and stuff.
Yep.
So I mean, 8 for me seemed fair. And so what was your overall score once you factored it all? Well, first off, $56 per person is what this came out to.
With tip, yeah.
With tip is $56 a person, and so for a family of 4, that's $124. That's or $224. That's expensive.
The math's not quite right.
Yeah, $224 is it is expensive for what you're getting. Okay. It is Disney prices though. When you compare that to other all-you-can-eat restaurants at Disney, price-wise, it's on par with all of those. Yeah. Quality of food for like what you get over at Whispering Canyon, I don't think is much different. We're talking about very similar types of meals.
Yeah. You can't compare this price point to going to Olive Garden or going to Carrabba's or wherever you're going to go.
Yeah.
You have to compare it to the same Disney.
You have to choose what you want your experience to be. And if you're looking for quality food, it's not the experience to go to. If you're looking for the atmosphere and being part of that and having all you can eat, and you're okay trading off the quality for quantity and having all the stuff, then do it.
And to be clear about the quality, it's the same on Disney property across the board most of the time.
Yeah.
So if you're coming to Disney to eat, don't say no because we're saying the quality is not great.
The brisket,
it's the same across the board.
The brisket was about the same or not even as good as the better of the brisket times that I've had at Regal Eagle. The chicken was maybe a slightly juicier than I've had at Regal Eagle, although I love their chicken over there. The ribs at Regal Eagle are better than the ribs that are here by far. So we're talking about a quick service restaurant in Epcot that has better quality meats than this, and you can just taste it in the quality of the meat. Now the sides, I feel here, are a step above what Regal Eagle offers.
I don't think I agree that the meat quality is better at Regal Eagle. The thing that they have at Regal Eagle that they should have had here, this is the one thing that really would set this restaurant off, is pulled pork. They don't have pulled pork.
Yeah.
The pulled pork would add to that because that's what I get at Regal Eagle now because I'm not a huge... The brisket over there is very dry as well. It's basically the same. It's not a step up, but it's not a step down. To me, I don't think the quality is any different. I think the overall meal is better here. I think the overall service is better here.
So what was your overall rating after you factored everything together?
It was lower than I thought it was going to be.
What did it come out to be?
It was a 7.6.
And mine was a 6.5. So is what it came out to.
But again,
so not that far off.
We're not that far off, but 2 or 3 of them really lowered my score.
Yeah.
And I think the same for you. You gave a couple 3s out. You take those 3s away, you're going to be up in the 7.5 to 8 range as well, I think. Mine, I gave a 4 to the bratwurst, which we shouldn't have ever graded anyways.
Yeah.
And I gave 4 to something else. I can't remember what it was. But those 2 really lowered my score a lot. So.
But yeah, 6.5. When I saw it at first after I factored it together, I thought, man, that is kind of low. But then, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
What we should have done is we should have probably thrown out the lowest one and the highest one and done it that way to give those outliers out.
Well, we could do that. It wouldn't be hard to do that.
I mean, yeah. So like the 3 we gave to the plant sausage.
Yeah, just go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take it out. Here,
it's terrible.
We'll do it. Let's figure what that is because I think that's fair. It's a good point, and I want to give the most fair.
So you're gonna be dividing yours by 20 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna divide mine by 20, and I'm gonna take off the highest and lowest. You said?
Do you want to do the one highest or the 2 of each?
No, just 1 of each. So I'll do mine by 20,
and
I'll take
19.
Off the 3 and the 9.
Mine's easy because I wrote my total down.
The 3 and the 9. So just take off the 12, and that leaves me with the.
Oops, that's not. Did you write your total down originally?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, what is it?
135 divided by 20. There you go, 6.75. It didn't even change it.
You'd have been a 7.0.
Yeah.
And mine would have gone from. So I lost 4, 5. I've been at an 8.0. So
there you go. I got an 8. Steve's got an 8.0. I got a 7.0.
7.5.
And again, so this.
Oh, 7.0, yeah.
And here's the thing. This is the deciding factor or the differentiator. All of this did not factor in price whatsoever into these reviews.
Yep.
No factor in price. So I was at a 7.0 and did not factor in price.
I was an 8.0.
So now I'm going to say 7.0, $56 dinner, and factor that piece in. And once you factor that in, it pushes it a little bit lower for me. And honestly, it puts it into a point where I can honestly say right now, and it sounds bad, but I 100% mean it. I will not eat at this restaurant again and pay $56 for it. I won't.
I am the opposite. I compare this to the same other restaurants at the same price point across property. To be fair, too, that $56 is with the tip. You get your tip, you get your drink, you get dessert, you get all the food. I'm gonna price it in the same price point, compare it to the other ones that I always go pay for at Whispering Canyon, that I always go pay for.
Yeah, I don't eat at those restaurants regularly because they're
too
expensive for the quality of food.
So for me, I'm going to eat here again. I'm eating here Monday. So I do think there could have been some fluke issues on better or worse on the meats for sure. I know they're rushing a lot of stuff out because it's very packed today. So maybe they rushed a little bit. Maybe they made some stuff better because it was opening day. But for me, compared to other stuff on property, other restaurants on property that you're going to pay the same price point, you get a better experience and the food is just as good as everything else. So.
The second we finish with Slinky Dog, what time does the park close?
9:30.
Want to go see what it looks like?
We can.
We're right here. So there you go. Yeah, compared to Space 220, 2 totally different experiences.
Oh, Space 220 is better.
Totally different experiences.
You can't do that.
But even Space 220, I can tell you right now, today, I don't know that I will eat there again. Like I can honestly say that.
That's a $100 meal.
Yeah, so. I can honestly say it. Like, and it's for me. I get it. We're different. We're locals. We're not here on vacation. So if you're here on vacation and you're already going to spend that money to eat at one of these places, then it's a different type of scale. It really is. For me, we have all of the options outside of the parks. We can go anywhere. And to say, hey, I want to spend the $224 to bring the girls and Stephanie here, that's
55 minutes.
That is very, very difficult to say that. 55 minutes? Is it really, though? That's the question.
The line's out here.
Yeah, out here, but all this is empty.
No, but it takes forever to get through that. We try.
You think so? Let's just do it. Oh, no, it starts right here? What else do we got to do?
I got nothing to do.
Yeah.
So let me be clear something. I'm making a huge effort to distinguish myself, or differentiate myself from the outside to the inside of the parks. When we said this, we were doing theme park only.
Yep. No, you're right.
So I can't lower that price point because I'm comparing it to Disney prices at the same point, which for me is worth it.
Yeah. Well, let's compare it. Yeah, let's compare it to some restaurants then. So when we compare it to Whispering Canyon, I say it's about the same quality.
It's about the same too.
That is probably the most
very
similar dining
very
experience
similar.
is Whispering Canyon.
Yeah.
I would say when you compare it to Ohana, I would say depending on the day, because Ohana is so hit and miss, this is probably a very similar experience as well.
Ohana's better at times, but
very similar.
Ohana's much worse at times.
When you compare what we just had, the quality of what we just had with, when you compare the quality we just had with Boma, Boma's on a whole other level. It's light years ahead.
Boma's on a whole other level.
The quality of the food is light years ahead.
Yeah.
And it's a buffet.
Boma is in a league of its own. It's probably the best for that price point that we get. So you can't really take Boma into... again, you got to compare it to Boma. Boma's in a league of its own.
So Sebastian's Bistro, $35 a person at dinner.
I can't talk about it.
I would say is if this is a 6.5 or a 7, then 8.5 to a 9 at Sebastian's.
You love Sebastian's.
Sebastian's is fantastic.
I'll compare it when I have it. So I can't compare that one. Compared to again.
Thank you, Rosalie. My mission tonight was to give you the absolute most detailed review I possibly could of the food here, and honestly, we'll honestly give you the best review that we can of it. So Trails End, I would say that I would put this a notch above Trails End.
I would as well.
Just for the options.
Just go through all the ones
under this fan.
I would put this above Crystal Palace. I would put this above Chef Mickey's. I'd put this above all those 1600 Park Fair. All those basic buffets. This is better.
Sebastian's does not have the jerk wings anymore. It's all family style, and it is skirt steak, which is way better than this brisket. The chicken is not as good as the chicken here. It's a different style chicken. It's got chimichurri, and then the pulled pork there, Steve would love. And then
we've had reservations,
and the sides there are great too. So Donna's here. So Donna, I don't know how much have you heard and what our ratings were, but I think after we reassessed, Steve was an 8 and I was a 7 after everything combined. Where would you put the restaurant here tonight after eating there? How does it compare to Flame Tree? Again, it's hard because there's so much to the meal here with all the sides and the salad and everything. But for the meats, the barbecue chicken, very similar to Flame Tree. I still think maybe a notch better. Flame Tree doesn't have brisket. I've never had ribs at Flame Tree.
They only have the pulled pork over there. So I said, I judge my barbecue restaurants on pulled pork and brisket. I love brisket, but they don't always all have brisket.
She said she agreed for 100%, Corey. I gave it a 7.
So
Donna,
out of the 7s and 8s.
Out of the meats, Donna, I said the sausage and chicken by far significantly better than the ribs and the brisket. Do you agree with that? In the brisket that you have, was your brisket pretty dry for the most part?
We had a tale of two briskets though too. But the first one had more flavor but was completely dry. The second one had no flavor but was a little more moist. They could have put the two together and given us something. You sure you want to wait? You sure you want to wait all this? We've only gone from there to here. It's up to you. I don't care.
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's going to be a while.
Yeah, you're going to be standing in line for a while.
How are we getting out of here, though? Can we get out that way? No. The park's closed now, but I'm fine with that. It is a long wait.
That's how you do it. You just get behind somebody bigger than you and just walk.
That's right. The meat lacked smoke and was dry. The exact things that I said. I agree, Donna.
I don't think like smoke.
There's no way that brisket is smoked for 16 hours. There's no way. It didn't have nearly enough smoke flavor
I didn't say it was smoked for 16 hours.
No, but that's what they say it is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they said it was smoked for 16 hours. There's no way. Versus Polite Pig is significantly better. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking about foods, Polite Pig.
Yeah, I think Donna,
it's
it's like I think there was almost like a double whammy, a double negative on the brisket in that not only was it overcooked, but I think it was cooked too fast. Yeah. Which the too fast would account for not as much smoke, and the overcooking is why it's so dry. And the tenderness lacked because it wasn't cooked slow enough.
And if we're being fair to comparing it to Polite Pig you get a plate with one side and a drink. It's going to cost you $20 to $25.
Yeah.
So you're paying for a lot bigger. They're doing the show on the thing.
Yeah.
You're paying for a bigger, higher quantity of meal. You're getting a lot more here than you would there. But I agree, the meat is better at Polite Pig.
Yeah. I'm just saying you're paying for me just everything into account.
Yeah.
Everything. And now I'm just talking about everything into account.
You're paying for a sit-down meal.
Paying a premium price for a 7 meal is not something that I'm willing to do.
Here is my opinion on the whole thing. You're paying the same price as all these other restaurants across Disney.
Yeah, but
all family style.
But you could just cut the family style out and stay away from those.
But if you're going to do that, this is on the higher end.
Exactly. But I would recommend staying away from the family style meals because
that's the case.
Because getting quality over quantity is 100% better for me.
That's the best way to put it. If you like the family style meals here on Disney property, all you can eat buffets, all you can eat family styles. If you like those kind of meals, this is on the higher end of those. If you don't like those, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah. Go to Disney Springs, go to Homecoming, go to Ravello, honestly, you could have a great meal at Ravello, a high-end Italian place, for the same price as this. Go to anywhere. There's a lot of great restaurants that are not all you can eat. And for barbecue, go to Polite Pig. 100%. Go to Polite Pig. Whoa.
That's a little scary. Yeah, this could have been much better.
Out of all of the family style restaurants, I have one that is, for me, the worst by far. And I get a lot of pushback on it because not everyone agrees with me. But by far, out of all of the family style restaurants, and the problem is it's very skewed because of the experience, skews it a lot. But from a food quality standpoint, number one, the worst family service meal on property is Garden Grill.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
By far. It is so bad, it's bad. It's sad, it's so bad. But that's me. That's just me. But then in Magic Kingdom, it's not the best food quality, but because you're in Magic Kingdom, I do like Liberty Tree.
I like Liberty Tree, but do you know the one that had the best, was one of the best, was Diamond Horseshoe before it became part of Liberty Tree.
Yeah.
If they ever go back to the original menu, that was fantastic. Try to beat some of these people out of here.
Yeah.
Let's go. Because they're watching the show right now.
Yeah.
It's almost over. Oh, that's scary.
All right, guys. We are going to attempt to beat some of these. Oh, it's literally about to end.
Yep.
We're going to try and beat some people out of here and just make our way out. It has been a fun night, a totally different stream. This is the longest dining review I've ever done.
Yeah.
Ever. And let me know, do you like these long dining reviews? I mean, if I did an edited dining review, you would have got a lot of information, but not this level of detail and not this level of discussion between me and Steve. So let me know, do you like this? What I envision is another dining review very similar to this at Olive Garden.
Yes.
This is the type of stream that I expect to do at Olive Garden. So if you know our Olive Garden conversations. So
what'd you say?
I don't expect people to watch this back on replay later on when they're trying to find out how good Rodeo Roundup is. They're gonna look at my video and go, 3 hours? What in the world is this? But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we did Space 220 too.
Yeah, we did.
As a live review. Next time Donna wants to be in on the Olive Garden rating from Cory, 1, Steve, 9.5.
Now, I'm gonna be fair, 'cause it's not the greatest quality of food, but I like, actually I'd rather eat at Olive Garden than this.
You'd rather eat at Olive Garden than here?
Yeah, than that one we just had.
Okay.
But I do like Olive Garden.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I know it's a different kind of stream. We're not out like riding rides and stuff. We're literally you're sitting there watching us stuff our face for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I had fun. I always love trying new things and being able to bring that to you and be able to bring it to you in an honest, like, very detailed discussion. Sometimes some of you may think it was too much detail and too much discussion, but honestly, we gave you, hopefully, all the questions have been answered, and you can go forth and make your decision about what you want to do.
The way this thing gives the opportunity for people to ask real-time questions and get the answers to their questions that they want to know.
Yeah.
It gives us ideas too, because we would have thought we'd maybe do something that they suggest and we can get it.
And if Disney, for some reason, if someone on the culinary team at Disney has made it this far in the video, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. But if someone at Disney has made it this far in the video, and at some point you change what you're doing with the meats over there, and you make the brisket better, and you make the ribs better, and it becomes what you feel has been like adjusted, the quality has been adjusted, then please reach out to me. Do not invite me to come eat it for free, but please tell me it's been adjusted and encourage me to pay to come eat again, and I will pay to come try it again. But don't give it to me for free though. Just tell me it's been adjusted and you want us to come check it again, and we'll be happy to come do it again and pay the money and eat the foods and be honest again with it, for sure.
My final opinion, I guess, is this: if we're local, we're local. If we're going to spend $56 on a meal, far better meals around Orlando to spend $56 on. Far better here at Disney to spend $56 on.
Yeah.
If you compare it to what it is, only comparing it to what it is, if you compare it to what it is, family style buffet, to all the other family style buffets, it's better than most of them. And you're going to pay the same price. Other than Boma's is way on a different level. So it depends. If you're coming for that food, yes, I would eat here again. If you and I going out to eat, no, we're not going to go back there unless they change something. But I will eat here again because I expect that kind of, I mean, it's a buffet. It's compared. I go to Whispering Canyon Cafe. I go to all of them. So I will do it again.
And while I say I'd never eat here again, there are circumstances that would change that, right? Like if I had friends that were doing like a big get together, a birthday party or something, and wanted me to come and do it, You're not going to
bring your family.
I would come and do it, but I'm not going to make a plan with the family just to come here and do it. Because again, I gave it a 7. It's not like I'm out here going, oh, I feel sick, that was so gross or anything like that. It's just what it is. One man's dream. Veronica, I love it. I am in fact on the culinary team at Disney. It will not be adjusted. Veronica, that sounds about right. Chef Veronica.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Veronica. How are you? What are you doing, Steve?
So there's a tower right there you can end on.
The Tower of Terror.
You're a little too far away.
Thank you so much to Andre for the, or is it Andre or Andre?
I think it's Andre.
I would think it would be Andre, but that's not how you normally
Credo.
spell Andre, right?
Andrea Credo.
Andre Credo. $9.99 super chat that said, love the review format live tonight. Andrew Zimmerman has nothing on you and Steve. Would love to see more streams like this. Well, thank you so much. And thank you to Nicholas, Philip, Terry, Stan, Tigger. And I said you're earlier for subscribing. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. I think that's it. I think that is all she wrote. And that's it for tonight. I'm gonna say goodbye. I hope you guys have had fun. I did. Like, I'm so full though, that I feel like I know what's gonna happen. Like, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
At about 1 in the morning.
It just ended.
Oh my gosh, everyone's coming out. At 1 in the morning tonight, I can foresee the future.
It's not gonna be a good one.
Corey's gonna wake up with a bellyache. I just feel like
him out of bed.
The meat sweats. I'll be like, Steph, why is it so hot in here?
Yep.
Like,
Look, we ate a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of food.
We ate a lot.
Fiber. Oh man, the whole floodgates are
hurry
open.
up. Let's go. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. Should we say where we're gonna be next week?
I'll be with you, apparently. No.
Next week. Next week.
Let's do it. Let's tell them.
You guys have been asking for it. Donna. Corey, look at my question from earlier. For Pops, please.
Donna, text me because we gotta go.
Yeah,
Flood's coming.
I can't. How far back, Donna? I didn't see how far back it is.
Okay, so with Steve Roundup Rodeo BBQ 50's prime time.
Oh, is that the one from Pops?
Yeah.
Which one? 50's prime time?
100%.
100%. Thank you, Donna, for the super chat. You'd have to do that. Next week, you guys have been asking for it. You're like, when are you going to do it again? When are you going to do it again?
Next week.
Thursday night, we will be with our buddy Yeehaw Bob at Port Orleans Riverside. So come join us for a night with Mr. Yeehaw Bob. It's going to be fun. I'll pass along the good review to the right person. You did not watch the whole thing, Veronica. JL, thanks for the $5 super chat. Night, Corey, stay safe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. The floodgates have opened. I'll let you see this crowd as we're leaving. Have a good night, guys. Look at this crowd. We're all just like piling out of here. It's like the night has ended. It's time to leave and go bye-bye. Good night.
They're all back.